This is madness, bro. Your boy Billy, it's freaking madness, man. It's fucking crazy. How y'all doing? Matter of fact, how many people in the building right now? We still getting them in. Come on in, come on in. Shout out to everybody. We about to drop the call link and let the people join. Start getting the callers on right away, man. Keep the momentum going. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Let's pin the call-in link for everybody. Come on up. Billy Carson reveals his alien abduction. Do you believe him? Why should we? Yeah, we gotta roast this damn clown. We gotta roast this guy, man. It's like this dude is an obvious liar, like beyond, like it's so much, it's so crazy. Like he's a compulsive, psychopathic liar. And I just won't smoke for his defenders or for anyone that ever been abducted by aliens. Shit, come on up, man. I never spoke to an alien abductee. I'm about to roll me a blunt for this call-in show. Cause this gonna get wild. What do y'all think? Drop a 1, yo, if you think this gonna get wild. Fuck them ones. Drop them golden wings because this channel got custom emojis, baby. This channel got custom emojis. Drop them golden wings in the chat room. Oh, you can only put golden wings if you're a member. I'm sorry. Shout out to all the channel members. Man, we ain't through with this roast, bro. Somebody said they spit they drink out. Man, I told bro, when it come to these bars and this comedy and this teaching, that's my Holy Ghost Trinity, nigga. I'm good at all of them. Rapping, beats. Oh, beats too. Damn it, I'm pretty much a jack of all trades. I just thought, what Pharaoh call it, a polymath? I don't even like that word because they use that shit.
What a
Shout out.
Sanchez.
Troopy, what's up, my brother?
What's happening?
What's good, my nigga? I'm loving
bro.
it.
Hell yeah, bro. That nigga Billy tripping hard, nigga.
Bro.
Them niggas, that Andrew nigga, bro, that nigga always on some weird shit, though, man. Always, bro. Since he was, because him and Charlamagne used to have their own show. Like, it was called Brilliant Idiots, I think. I used to watch that shit. Because I used to think Andrew Schultz was funny when I was younger.
Tell me how many.
Nigga just got weird.
That Brilliant Idiots was such a fucking pause moment show.
Every single one, bro. It was like just constantly throughout the whole thing. So I had to quit watching that shit. I was like, man, I stopped watching that shit. I was like, bro, I can't deal with all of that, bro.
Like, nigga, the pause button broke on the controller, nigga. God damn. Like, man, how many we hit that bitch? And do you believe this nigga, your boy Billy, had the nerve to say no Diddy? And then, but how do you let Andrew Schultz turn red and basically hit on you and say, well, Billy, you got a big dick, I got a little big, so talk to me about it. I'm like, bro, what you want me to say, nigga? Yeah.
Billy can't even, he too prestigious of a nigga to be talking about no Diddy in the first place. That's like almost like a pastor talking about no Diddy. That's like TD Jakes coming up on the patio talking about no Diddy, y'all.
but then, and what make your no Diddy so not valid is that what I don't like about the no Diddy shit and the no homo and the Paul shit is that sometimes niggas can use it to actually do some gay shit. So now it can become a thing to where I can just do some gay and say no Diddy. Because, and what I mean by Billy is that when the man said that shit, bro, you blushed. You fucking blush, bro. And we saw the blush, bro. You blush, nigga. And look, I'm not even gonna trip on him for the blush, cause like I said, men like to have our dick size complimented. And guess what? It'll catch you off guard if you ain't expecting it. If your homeboy rolling a blunt and he like, damn, nigga, boy, I ain't gonna lie though, bro. No homo though, but nigga, you got a big ass dick.
Nah, that ain't nigga. Nah, nigga, that's nah, nigga. Nah, nigga. I'm leaving the room, my nigga. It's like, bro, how you even where you see that motherfucker at though? What the fuck, nigga? I'm leaving, my nigga. I'm out, bro. Hey. I'm gonna do that SpongeBob shit. All right, I'm gonna head out.
like, bro, you can't make it like that's a joke. That's a compliment, nigga. That's a compliment, and you want me to blush. And what's so crazy is, you may fuck around like, oh, well, no, like, cause I'm just saying, man, like, no homo. You ain't expecting it. This nigga Billy blushed for a good while though, like, you know, my nigga, you know. Yeah.
Nah, nigga, that's some shit you supposed to do to a bitch when y'all just chilling and you try and crack a joke. You be like, hey, just in all seriousness though, your ass fat in the motherfucker though. But he, you know what I mean? Like, that was like the reverse Uno card on the motherfucking nigga. I don't like that shit. That shit weird, bro. How do these niggas getting away with this and shit, bro?
But that's what I'm saying, though. It's a thing now to where white men can compliment the black man's dick size. And I'm saying it's a problem at this point, bro. Because it's every show. It's too much, bro. Okay, we got big dicks. Okay. Let's say that's true. Let's go to the stereotype. What else can black men do? That's what I'm saying. On one part, it's some weird shit because y'all white boys is on y'all Adam 22 energy. But on another thing, it's belittling the black man. Like all he got is he's a Mandinkan warrior. Like I don't like that shit, bro. Like I said, Moses West.
Right. George so now even Andrew Schultz out here low key fetishizing the black man. Low key, we trying to talk about aliens and this nigga fetishizing about penis size and shit, nigga. Like how you doing that, nigga?
Right, because check it out now. Adam 22 want to have threesomes with his wife, and look, he don't want a white boy fucking his wife with him. He want a black boy in the room. You know why? They are obsessed with this thing in between. And I hate to be this pro-black nigga talking like this, but that's some true shit. It's a lot of white boys like Adam and Andrew. Bro, they want a black dick in their mouth. I don't care what they say, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Them niggas like on the Breakfast Club, that nigga Charlemagne and them, they had them little dolls and shit on every episode. They had the dolls in the gay position, the different gay positions all the motherfucking time, nigga. It's like, and it was supposed to be a joke, but that was, you know, for them niggas to come up with a creative position for them dolls every day took some work. That was creative control. You know what I mean?
Bro, it's crazy. Hey, let me give a shout out to the people. We see y'all with the Cashapps. Hit the like and shares. We got to get the numbers back up. Hold on 1 second. Let me show. Yeah, we gonna let you hop in, Truth Talk. Oh, he on the phone. Let me give a shout out to D. Allen Warren and to Alabama Nigga Nation. Said a GOAT. Shout out to Thug Rob, my bad. Shout out. Thank you so much. Lively Cuts. Much love. Thank you. Adam McMahon, thank you for your donations, everybody. I appreciate y'all.
Daddy Sanchez, I love you.
Here come the troll again. Come on, man. Don't do it today.
Oh, he on some fruity shit.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
What up, though, Sanchez?
Blissful mind. What's good?
Nothing much, my brother, man. Just definitely wanted to say I appreciate all the knowledge and the gems you be dropping, man. You are definitely the top 5 dead or alive, you know, in this YouTube shit, bro. For real.
I appreciate that.
So, gotta give it to you, man. Definitely been rocking with you for a little minute. Definitely just wanted to come up and give you your flowers, bro.
I appreciate that shit.
Keep doing your thing, man. Much love, bro.
Hell yeah. Appreciate the love. Yeah.
Yep, and I be on the road too. I drive trucks and shit, so I'm always, I always be tapped into the longest streams. Always got plenty of time for it, so I appreciate those ones for real.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
It's like, I can't make this shit up. Like aliens and gay jokes. How can't we see the obvious agendas? Think about it. People want us to believe in something higher than ourselves, and they want to demasculate the man. It's so many agendas being served through this Billy Carson type shit. And I just pointed out so many hypocrisies in the man's teachings, and how many times I caught him in lies just right there, bro. So shout out to everybody on the call. This is a casual open panel, meaning that if you want to talk, you just unmute and hop right in. Salutes to everybody, and good evening to you guys as well, man.
You know, when they talk aliens, they always come with that probing shit, nigga. I don't know what's up with that, bro. What's up? What's wrong with it?
You know what it is, man? I put it together, my nigga Troopy. Check it out, right?
Dave Sanchez, I eat your ass.
Yeah, I put it together. I put it together, man. We getting him up out of here, man. He can go back over there with Billy Carson and Andrew Schultz, them, man, where he come from. But yeah, like I said, man. Shit, he made me forget what I was gonna say, mother.
Alien probing and shit.
Oh yeah, thank you. So check it out, right? You know what I saw coming up in the church, and y'all let me know if y'all saw it. It was a lot of Christians. They couldn't be like the other Christians, right? We get baptized, we get the Holy Ghost, we praise God and go to church. They got to be extra as hell. They got to stand up there and give this extra ass testimony of how they was asleep one night and the spirit touched them on the leg and made them get up out the bed. I said, "Ooh, child, what's that?" And I saw a little glowing light in the corner. And the light, some just told me to go downstairs and check. Bro, I done heard so many little stories in the church of how God giving you little special attention that he ain't giving the rest of us. God showing up, tapping you on the feet and shit when you sleep. And God didn't help me out of this traffic ticket last week.
Hey, let me chime in because you talking about God. I was, I like skim through the Bible and shit for all the like fucked up shit in there. And I was watching something on Netflix. It was like talking about damn, what's that nigga? Moses. Yeah, it's talking about Moses, and they brought up Jacob. They brought up Jacob, and they said Jacob wrestled with God till the break of dawn, and he was grabbing him by the hip, and he wouldn't let he wouldn't let God leave, and he kept grabbing God by the hip. He ain't know. It said he was wrestling with a man, and he ain't know who it was, and they wrestled all night long. And then he finally turned around and it was God. He had been wrestling with God to the break of dawn, dog.
And see, the thing with this, right, it makes a person say, if there is a God, which we all grew up believing in God, most humans do. And if there's a God in your mind, and this person can convince you that God came to pay me a visit, oh man, everybody on earth that believe in God gonna be looking at you like you the man, nigga. The plug came to holler at you, right? Think about this, bro. Like I said, people in the church do that all the time. It's 2-3 of them in every church. The spirit came to them directly. They saw it. Now, these people never have the same description of what God looked like. If there's just like the alien people. Umar said it was an orange man. The people in Vegas said it was green man. Then it's gray man. Everybody see, and then the thing is this, right? How do you think religion started? From a few people's experience. And that's what we doing with the alien shit. We taking in any normal world, those few people will be called crazy. But in the world today, them few people can start their own religion like Aleister Crowley, Jim Jones, and all them, because people so gullible. So I never saw an alien, but I'm going to believe in aliens because why? Young Pharaoh said one abducted him. Why? Billy Carson said one came to him. So now I'm going to believe in a being, a higher power that never showed itself to me. It only showed itself to the prophets. Is this sounding like Christianity? Because God you feel me?
Yeah, hey, look up and then I'll let you have it. I ain't gonna give you no more references, but look up Genesis 32:22, nigga. Bro, that shit is wild, my nigga. When I ran into that, bro, I'm like, ain't no way this shit in the Bible, bro. That shit crazy, my nigga.
What it does, it makes it like, look, okay, aliens are advanced beings. They're like gods. And what it is the people that real quick.
Just fuck me.
This mother got another account and came back on.
That nigga wild.
Just fuck me.
And you know, for a man,
just shows what you're talking about.
For a man, bro. Yeah, who is that, John?
Don't know who that was.
That's that John nigga, bro.
I gotta block him. Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, these people like to say the aliens visited them. I'm answering your question, Troopy. You said because basically what it is, why they want to be an abductee, because it make them special. We're saying there gotta be life out there. That's what they teach in the world. There gotta be life out there besides humans. And that life out there is gonna be more advanced than us, more powerful than us, is gonna be a God over us. Now, a person that want attention will say, an alien visited me. Why? Because if there are advanced beings out there flying light years across the solar system, of course they got to come see Sanchez important ass. That's narcissism, man. Like, even if aliens was real, why are they going to see Umar Johnson and Billy Carson, but they didn't want to go meet Moses West?
Because aliens are a lie.
You know,
it's a lean. An alien is a lean on the flesh suit.
And I think Moses West a government implant. I don't think he really for the people in my opinion. Because ain't no way.
At this point, he's not. And I agree with you, Troopy, because, and I'm going to be honest with you, Troopy, I bring him up and I still fuck with Moses West, even though I know he turned UN now. I know it. He worked for the United Nations now.
Yep, and he can't do nothing about, but I mean, he started off in the military. You know what I mean? How do we know? They ain't just got some black man who would have aliens as Moses West. You know what I mean?
I'm going to show you how I know. Because the agenda, that water agenda in Flint, up north in Detroit, that Great Lakes area, that goes into a whole Coca-Cola conspiracy that I can get into if y'all really want to. And I'm going to tell you something right now. It ain't just happening right there. It's other places in the world where they got these plants and shit. But that's a whole nother story. Watch this, right? Why you think they still ain't cleaned that area up? Here go my thing. How I know he went against them people. Like, you got to realize the people that got the water fucked up in Flint, they want it fucked up. The people that will tell you I'm right and that this is a big government agenda on them and shit. Now watch this, right?
From the D, Sanchez, you right. I can confirm that.
Right. This is like crooked mayors, all kind of scammy shit. Moses West was actually, he was kind of putting himself at risk.
Sanchez, he's here. He's here.
Okay, I don't know why we getting so many trolls. I don't know why.
Bro, the freak's coming.
It's because it's a distraction from your material, bro. They don't want this kind of content being shared among a community.
Yeah, now I agree. Yeah, so with him going up there trying to solve that problem, y'all gotta realize Moses West made the mayor look bad, made the governor look bad. A lot of people look bad that this one black man came up there and solved the problem that these people been bitching about for all this time and they paying taxes. It wasn't a good look. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's worse than that. I think it was just a test run. I think they knew what they was doing, because if you think about it, when you think about that shit, because I did a little research on that because it's kind of bothering me too. Like he made a video saying they sabotaged it and they knew what they was doing. Bro, listen to me. Ain't nobody ever seen an atmospheric water generator in their life. Who the fuck stumbles across his machine and goes, nigga, is that an atmospheric water generator? Nigga, I know exactly how to fuck this up. Bro, they knew exactly what the fuck they was doing on a machine that they'd never seen in their life before.
And that's how I know that the people who destroyed his machine, they already knew about the technology, but they don't want it out because it'll fucking crash. This is what I was telling you, Troopy. The machine that Moses West built is fairly cheap to build for what it can do. You're talking about a machine that can give you indefinite amount of water out of thin air. You know how we say you can't pull money out of thin air? Yes, you can, because if water is money, and you got a machine that can pull it right out the air, and you don't need a river source, you don't gotta go to nobody land and get it from your lake, no underground. So if you could just pull water right out the air and bottle that shit, dude, you are a fucking new monopoly. You can bankrupt all the water industry, especially when we go to talking about how cheap it is to build your machine, and here go the part gonna fuck you up. We don't gotta run no pipes. We don't gotta dig under the ground and run no pipes. Yo, this is crazy, especially when the machine making 10,000 gallons of water a day, in one day. Pulling it. Bro, guess what they did when they saw that? They said, we got to get him on our side. And you right, they sabotaged. Check this out, y'all. Here go my opinion. I believe the government been knew about this technology. They was just hoping don't nobody else get smart enough to invent the machine. But think about it. This machine would fucking put them out of business. Like, it's kind of like the dude, they already got a light bulb that never go out. Did y'all know that? They got light bulbs that work forever, but they fucking, all of the light bulb companies got together and agreed we gonna be hurting our businesses if we put this out. And so all of the light bulb companies agreed and signed a contract. You can't make a light bulb that lasts longer than 50 years or you get sued. They got the tech. No, it's a light bulb in a museum right now that's been on since the 1600s. I'm just showing y'all how, you know, how they be doing, like with the Moses West shit. Yeah, go ahead, Ronan. You got it.
Yeah, by the way, gratitude, peace, and harmony to everyone. Thank you for allowing us on here. To tag on to that, the prohibition was sponsored by Rockefeller, and it had nothing to do with drinking alcohol or anything like that. You could continue to distill that alcohol and run your vehicle via like whiskey cars, right? And this is where you could just grow corn and make your own ethanol in the backyard and run your vehicle. Look up whiskey cars, yeah? That messes up the monopoly on burning the second most plentiful fluid on this plane, oil, right? And combustion. So I just want to tag on. I don't want to keep rambling, but
nah, that ain't rambling. No, that's good stuff.
Yeah, that's so that was what the prohibition was about, right? The Rockefellers at the same time sponsored the American Education Act to get everyone on that. We know what they were trying to school us about, right? We know that. Peak oil is a myth. Fossil fuels is a myth. You know, all these nuclear bombs are a myth. All these things, the plane, you know, you go down the planet and the rabbit hole, just remove the T, and you can see, you know, some things. Anyway, sorry.
It's the rabbit hole, yeah, when you remove that T. For sure.
You know, I'm trying to talk in, Sancho, I'm trying to talk in code because we're on.
Yeah, on there. I'm with you, bro.
We're playing an away game, if you know what I mean. So yeah.
Watch this, y'all. If you want to see what he's saying about the fuel hoax, because that's a whole sector of the conscious community, a whole thing. Watch this, right? we could have been propelling vehicles with compressed air. Air. We've been burning fuel. Dude, it's so crazy. China fucked the game up with the levitating. See, they got a fucking, I'm finna go into, see, they got a train, right? It don't
Mr.
touch.
Bridge, you got a fat ass.
Oh, this nigga
Bro,
done
get
came.
this nigga out of here, fam.
This
What the
dude
fuck is
came
wrong
under
with this
Bobby
nigga?
and came under Bobby Knight name. That let me know that the person a stalker too, that they know who I be around or on the internet, and that, like, damn, that's a weirdo.
You know, and because of this, and I don't want to digress, a lot of the real ones, I consider most people here real ones. Most of us will probably pull our energy from this whole public sphere. I don't like the word sphere, this whole public space, because of, I'm telling you, man, most of us are going to go ghost soon, because all the stuff that have been leading up to where we are now is going to get very, how you say, it's better to be the invisible, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And pull our energy from out here anyway, because there's the NPCs and the weirdos, the low vibe, they don't get this gnosis, they don't get nothing, they don't feel the human resonance, they don't feel the changes, they haven't changed. I mean, gosh, the real ones, I'm telling you, will be pulling their power out here, trying to share this gnosis with people, to empower people, not just for ego. No grifters, like you guys were talking about. Billy Carson, grifter. He's on that Graham Hancock, sheesh. He's on that Matt LaCroix, sheesh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, so support the underground, support the real ones, the grifters. You know. Anyway, things are gonna get very. We're in a dragon year. Don't forget that. Things are gonna get very interesting. But yeah. By the way, I've been blazing, so forgive me if I'm.
Hey, no, man, I'm about to fire up right now. I just rolled mine up, but let me, because I can't smoke at the mic, so I'm gonna step away for like 3 minutes and let y'all have it. Yes, Bobby, a troll got on here under your name. We don't know who the troll is, but it's a gay troll. Them the worst kind, because they be up under the bridge trying to snatch a nigga up under there and rape him. Hey guys,
Horrifying truth right there, man.
Yeah,
I'm definitely a speaker out against the LBGTQ&A. You'll never hear anybody here on my channel supporting that behavior. It's a complex issue as well, man. They shove it down our throats in absolutely everything that we view on television, the smartphones, the computer laptops here, the shorts. If you're like I do, I spend a lot of time on YouTube and I watch a lot of shorts, and I'm not kidding you. I say that 3 or 4 out of every 20 shorts that you watch are an agenda of the LGBTQ&A. You can't watch one single movie at all that takes place on television at all today because of that.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, like, nobody carry your sexual preference, and we ain't judging you. But like he said, pushing it on people and pushing it on the children. And that's what we're talking about, man. Because that's pushing it on the youth when you try to ease it in as the fact that we live in a world now where you got to go about your day talking about some no homo, no diddy and all that shit. It's a result of this shit being forced upon the masses.
Well, I think it's all part of the New World Order, coming out of the closet. This is a battle, a spiritual battle that's taking place. And I'm sorry to say, but those people that engage have a mental problem. And it's simply the dysfunction that comes with it. I feel you when you say, you know, we don't have any problem, that they need to, you know, keep years ago when all this started coming out real slowly in the military, it was keep it in the closet. And then with each decade that passes, it becomes more prevalent. It's shoved in your face more and more.
And my thing is, too, not to cut you off, the reason we even talking about the gay stuff right now in relation to Billy Carson, guys, for the new people, the part of the interview that was the most stood out to me was, why did God bless you black guys with big cocks? And like this whole thing to where I keep saying this on this stereotype to where, like, it'll be better, I guess, if it was white women doing it. It'll be different. Like if white women was interviewing a bunch of black dudes, like, you know, you guys have big cocks. Okay, now, oh, hey, you know, that's kind of different. But it's always some fucking white guy that like to do a lot of gay jokes that want to talk about black men's big dick. I mean,
yeah, if you want that, you can just head on over to a channel called whatever. They do a lot of using women for their show and stuff like that. I believe that all those shows and the content that they bring is just it's an abomination, man. As far as the Bible tells us, this behavior is not correct. I try to explain to people that what you'll get from gay people all the time is, why would God create me like this? That's one of the biggest things that gay people like to say. And I answer them in response that, first of all, you got to understand that God in the beginning is not the same as the creator, the supreme creator. The God in the beginning is something that is used of the supreme spirit. It's God Elohim. Elohim, as I say, is many gods. You have many gods. These are the gods that were created both good and evil. So God in the beginning, you have to go to the scriptures. God in the beginning is Jesus. He's the one that claims that he's the beginning. And Elohim are many gods. And Jesus said himself that we are gods. He says, is it not written in your law that I've said you're gods? And it says it in Psalms. He said in several things that he calls us gods. I think that was the message that he's trying to bring to us, is that we're all, if God is the ocean, then we're drops in the ocean. A field of both good and evil that has been intertwined, floating around in the sea, mixing it up, everybody mixing it up. And so that you have this first creation that takes place on the sixth day. This lower dimensional God, I believe you call them archons. I believe you showed this picture one time on your show, Brother Sanchez, about these kind of like dark looking creatures, and they're all standing. I think it was like one of your Knights of the Round Table that you're talking about. And they kind of look like a bunch of dark lords around this tabletop, like they're looking into a mirror or something like that. Well, that's kind of like that's pretty much spot on what these entities are. But somewhere in the creation story, something took place between the spiritual world and the material world. Syntropy, the electrification of the materialized world. I believe that El is the devil. And the reason why I say El is the devil is because of all the L's that are involved with Elohim, Elohanu, Eloheka, all these different El Shaddai, El Elyon, the angels, Michael, San Raphael, Miguel, all these angels from hell. El, the God El is the Almighty.
Let me say one thing.
That is electrification. The Supreme Spirit is.
Hold on. I want to say something real quick, guys. If you're in the chat room and you are a person that believes in aliens, or you are an abductee, we're not gonna joke on you. We're gonna take you serious. But if I start, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna kind of joke on you a little bit. But but my bad, White Raptor. I just want to let them know, come on up, because the show is for you alien believers. It's about UFOs. Like, a lot of people follow me, they believe in aliens, but they just intimidated because they think we finna jump on them and roast them and stuff, which we are, but we gonna do it nicely. Come on up.
Well, as the Bible says, bro, and I've heard you say it yourself, man, is that we are the serpent race. It's us, and you're spot on when you say that. So when you speak about aliens, and it's like I say, it's all a play on word magic.
That's
an
it,
alien
man.
is a lien on the soul in the flesh suit. It's a lie. Look at the spelling of the word, what it's telling us. It's the same thing as that man that's created in an image. I'm a mage. A mage is a magic man. Those gods that call themselves magistrates are magi's. Magi's is magus, which is a magician. So those that are in political places in power are magicians. They're like those archons that you showed on that one show. They're looking through some kind of portal. They're in a space where they can observe us, but it's at a different time, a different frame. This is how they can observe everything that we're doing without being seen. It's not that, see, like Billy Carson, the Anunnaki that he speaks about, I don't follow him as he teaches the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki are the Anakites inside of the Bible. So they do talk about a race of Anunnaki. If Anunnaki exists, they're not outside this plane of existence. Nothing can get outside this plane of existence.
Listen, that right there is my beef with him. Because check it out. We even teach that there are other beings that are non-human, whether we call them NPCs or AI. So we admit that there's something here. We're not alone. But the fake shit, the agenda is that the threat is coming from an exterior thing.
That ain't happening.
Right, bro. And that's because the shit been here amongst us. It looked like us, and it's coming from underground bases.
Yes, exactly. And it has for a long time. The technology that we have today is not new technology. It's old technology that's being reinvented.
Yeah,
So
and see, go ahead.
I just want to add to this. I'm in Georgia, Ia being feminine, and I live near Al-Lat Una, who is the goddess of the real beginning of Islam. There's many stone structures and things related to her. Nothing's been carved or saved for Muhammad. So Islam in Al-Lat Una Lake near my house in Georgia, the feminine. And I also live right next to the Eto Wa pyramids, which is Eto, italics, I, and Rome is right down the street. So when and also that brings us into the 1800s, where you talk about these illusionists that bring in Marxism from the 1800s to bring all this feminizing the masculine, who are the real protectors. Will take the arrows, right? We'll protect our youngins, right? And our elders. That is the purpose of their stated purpose, to feminize the strongest, divide and conquer, bring in, destroy the nuclear family, all of that. Even King Tank, you mentioned the bull, the two bulls. Well,
bi itself, man, is what? Bisexual, bull.
Well, yeah, but it's duality. It's dual. In that case, I decode it into being duality. We live in a polarity. That's me. Decode.
Oh, I agree, bro.
Yeah, decode as you wish.
So let me ask y'all something, Ronan. See, because I flirted with this and I said, listen, there are a non-human race among us, and they are the ones that's selling us this idea that there are green men coming from space, but they really these royal dynasties and shit from the ancient world, like these old pharaohs and shit. They were humans that already went through the transhuman shit in the old world and blended with like.
You have the Gigi, and yes, you always want to point the target away from the, they want to move the target away. Fear the Russians, fear the aliens, fear the this, fear the fake viruses that don't exist. Shout out terrain theory. Fear, and that's the purpose of bringing in what they want to bring in, the one world, all that stuff. So it ain't nothing new. This is the old world. So Sanchez, I do continue to wrestle with this on interdimensional or some sort of loose vampires or some sort of blue bloods or some sort of people like that who are very well versed in the code. And they cannot create. So I almost don't want to give them too much power, and because they're the dark magi who steal.
Can I ask you a question?
I'll wrap this up in a bow. I'll wrap this up and I'll rest my mic.
No, just the code. What do you mean when you say code?
The code, the source code.
Okay, I get it. Great. All right.
The long ratio, blah blah blah. So they can't create. They have to fake. They have to present an illusion that they are powerful and that they create. They can't actually create. So they'll put their code, their programming, and all that in front of the code, the one, the INI, the Eto. You know what I mean?
The copy.
They try and copy, but you can't copy. Imagine you two lay down an amazing music from spirit, from source, and I try and copy it, but I could probably package it and sell it better. Anyway, you guys get the point. The really is as within, as without, as above, so below. This information should not be sensationalism, but should be to empower you, to get grounded, to not be influenced by these sorcerers, you know what I'm saying? And they get the ka and the ba from places like etc.
What up with it, Sanchez? What up with everybody?
What's good, Bobby? I'm glad
the
it's
real
the
Bobby
real
Knight.
you, man.
Yeah, the real Bobby Knight in the building.
What up, brother?
I don't know what Silas was on earlier, man, but yeah, salute to that brother, man.
That wasn't him, was it? That
Surrender.
nigga,
that was Silas.
Damn, that nigga
Silas.
can fucking change his voice pretty good there.
Yeah, Silas got a vendetta against me for some. Anyway,
Damn.
That nigga
Hey, you gotta
nigga
say
that
parasites
crazy.
one more
Nah,
time
we
so we know it's you,
yeah,
man.
shout out to the parasites. You are
Yeah,
this is
I
my
know.
type of conversation, Sanchez. Them aliens is them parasites, nigga. Nah. For real though, even though I do get into the parasite talk, the more that I start to hear people like Billy Carson and stuff dive into this alien talk and people coming from outer space, little green men, I'm starting to like really look at it as like, I don't want to say lack of better word, simple, but I think it's like a new form of colonization. Like in order to bring a new type of colonizer, you have to create the paradigm to where, it's like a thing that you can't defeat. Like when I go back in history and I research like the colonizers coming over to America, it's almost like it was written that there's no way that the Americans could have won. You see what I'm saying? These colonizers came and was so advanced. They had ships and niggas was in the woods and loincloths and they had guns and this and that. And the disease, it took like some real alien shit. You see what I'm saying? Like some shit people never seen before. I would assume this is how it's like kind of referenced in history. So I think it's kind of like the same play again. And with all this shit shifting in the world, it's like the prime setting for like recolonization and like moving borders around for different places and moving aliens in, literally different people.
And I think they need us to believe that there's a higher power over humans. And because think about this, I've been studying these different gods and deities with syncretism, and I find out all of these so-called miracle workers was just dudes that they used to hide ancient technology. So the symbol of their god was a lightning bolt, and they said he was the one that can resurrect the dead and bring people to life. Think about this, guys. You know, when people die and we take those little things clear, we put the electricity in them and we bring them back to life. Clear, boom, and they come back. That's what it's called. Okay, yeah. Now all it's doing is proving that we're electric beings, and that if a person run out of blood, you can just give them some more blood, but with their body really going off electricity. So, but because you know, just like jumping off a car, you jumping them back off. Clear, and it's like you see, so, but think about this, right? If they had that technology back in the day, they wouldn't tell us about it. They'll say, look, they was resurrecting the dead and it was a miracle, right? But really, they could have been using clear, but they, see, I believe when we go back to the past, we find the same technology, if not better, than we see today. And that
exactly.
they trying to hide that shit with miracle workers. Yes. So just like today, they messing around with all this advanced technology, and because we see it and don't know what it is, they want to keep the UFO agenda there when it's really Langley Air Force Base. This is Area 51.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They want us thinking that it's outside this realm here, that something's going to come from an exterior place, when everything that's going to take place on this plane of existence is going to come from a center earth, something below us, something outside. Adam and Eve were cast out into something. They were cast out. Where were they cast out from? Eden. They were told that they're cast from Eden.
Hey, salute to the panel, everybody.
What's up, F. Hutton? Much love, my brother F. Hutton. We got you back on. Hell yeah.
I just wanted to say, man, man, when I was little, man, I just you know a nigga feel a lot when you say that. Man, when I was little, man, I got punched, slapped by all that. Now, two things. One is, when I listen, cause I listen to all the different stuff, and it just starting to seem like everybody is so. I don't care what, like, how you feel about whatever, basis of belief. But when everybody gathers all this information and start to use it as a doctrine, you pushing the one world agenda. And I don't care how you skin it. You know what I mean? And that's my big gripe. My bad, my came out. That's my big gripe with Billy Carson, and the whole thing is, you start off with the Sumerian tablets, then you go back and then you say 1,000 years, and it's all evolutionary. You take the evolution, then you take the aliens, then you take the Bible, then you say, oh, Yahweh. Because I watched the interview, when it came out. So Yahweh is Enlil, Jesus is Thoth, reincarnated. The Anunnaki was Atlantean overseer, and this whole thing is like you taking this whole gumbo and you making it into a new religion, and that supports the new world order. That supports the new world religion, no matter how you skin it. That's my biggest gripe. And I think for me, just personally, y'all know, I do I do follow the Christian basis of belief that it is one creator, you know what I mean? And however that go. But and I don't follow it to the T to the doctrine, but I feel like the way that people bunch all this stuff together, I'm safer over here. I'm safe over here saying, okay, I believe there's one creator and whatever I believe, rather than just have somebody feed me a bunch of gumbo and say, hey, well, it's this, it's that, it's this, it's that, it's all this put together. Now, just give me my one, like, I'm a sandwich person. Let me put my bread and my meat on one sandwich and let me eat that sandwich. I don't want no big pot of food every day like that. And that's how I feel about the Billy Carsons and people like that. Like you say, the Z Yorks and you know, the all them and all that, you know, not to bash nobody, whatever they believe.
I'm gonna tell you my main problem with it, F. Hutton, and I want everybody to peep game with this, right? When I deal with the people that fuck with me, I do collages, sacred geometry, syncretism. It ain't about me. It's about the ancestors. It's the only credit I take and only props I take is, damn, I know how to see reality through the eyes of the ancestors because I connected with their cosmology. I really think it's beautiful what we got. It ain't about me. It's about reconnecting with an ancient concept. I'm just the man delivering it. But here go the thing with Billy. With Billy, it's about him. It's about the aliens came to see me, not y'all. I made contact with aliens. Why? I'm special. You're not. They flew light years across galaxies in space to holler at me, nigga. Not you. These advanced beings, they wanted to come see me, not you. That's why you should fuck with me. Not because
That's one reason why I fuck with you, though, Sanchez, because like you say, you always give your teachings as, look, well, I'm teaching you what I learned about what somebody said. Not I'm teaching you these is all facts based off of the fact that somebody put it on a piece of clay. So that make it easier to follow you, like you say, rather than somebody saying, hey, look, I read all these texts, I line mine up with the Bible, all this match this and that, and now, you know, the aliens came down and they done anointed me with some kind of extra ability to be right.
Like the reason you should listen to me, because I was on the alien ship and I can tell you about space that's like, is my bad. Yeah, go ahead.
I guess that's why he's capable of deciphering the tablets and being one of only 6 people on the face of the earth that are capable of telling you what is written on this. That's the problem for me.
And I don't.
It's a translation of a translation of a translation of a translation of a translation, and that we're supposed to trust all these people that have deciphered what's been said on these tablets.
Man, listen, that's the same problem they got with the meta-netta with the Kemetic folks, White Raptor. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, Brother Sanchez, because there is a I'm special kind of thing in this occult, esoteric world, communities. So be careful of that whole I'm special thing. How does one? You mentioned the electricity earlier, made me think of homunculus, made me think of Frankenstein. How does one attain a soul?
Okay, so check it out, right? What we're calling a soul is nothing but self-awareness. Watch this, right? I like that question. Watch this, right? I'm going to look up the definition of soul. And I'm very careful when I read this because it's just Webster's definition of it. I could take one of you guys' definition. It may be better, right? But
a soul is a sperm cell.
Right. Fucking around with Webster, that's it. Nothing else to see here. So, but it say the spiritual or immaterial part of a human being, animal, regarded as immortal. All right, so check it out. That part of an animal, a plant, a germ, the immortal part of anything. Now watch this, right? If you are a being, let's say an AI machine, a person would say you don't have an immortal part to yourself that's going to live on when we shut you off. But here's the thing about that, though. Just like we got an intelligence, and that we got to program a machine's intelligence, you can have something that's intelligent, and then you can have something that's artificially intelligent. That's called AI. I mean, it's intelligent like you, but the reason it's intelligent because an intelligent person programmed it to be intelligent. Now, you, on the other hand, why are you intelligent? You experience something, and the person that's able to have an experience have a soul. AI can't have an experience, so we got to program our experience into it. Now, here's the thing. Can AI develop a soul? Can it develop the ability to experience versus be programmed? I'm saying yes, it can. I'm saying that.
I think it's already been done.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all a soul is. So a soul is I'm smiling and I know why I'm smiling. And a person without a soul is you're smiling because I program you to smile right now, but you don't even know what happiness feel like. You're a machine. So I do think machines evolved to a point where they was able to feel and have reason behind their actions versus I'm just programmed. And I think this is so deep that you can have beings that have souls but behave like they don't got souls and they just program.
Hey, bro, Sanchez.
Right. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, let me hop in this bitch, bro.
You got it.
Yeah, with the AI shit, bro. I'm a lucid dreamer, right? And I saw a video online of like, like the AI videos, the way it looks. That's how it kind of looks when you lucid dream. So I know they're doing like, expanded research on making AI like humans, because I noticed that even when I sleep, like when I dream, it looks like the AI, like when it's fucking changing images and shit. That's some shit I noticed.
The only thing, and my thing is, I think AI always existed in some form since the beginning of the universe. Because I think what AI is, right, is just if there's a polarity law to the universe, for everything real that was created, a fake version of that had to manifest just to preserve the law of polarity. So if there was ever a such thing called intelligence, there was always a such thing called fake intelligence. I'm saying that real and fake is polarity law. You got to have them both. You can't have one without the other. If there was always a real God, there was always a fake God or a devil, so to speak. That I'm saying AI is ancient.
Billy, I said Billy. Hey, can I hop in on this Billy topic?
Yeah, this is a deep topic,
okay.
man. Even sure.
Yeah. Okay, so I would like to say I am a victim of Billy Carson. Billy did it. Yeah. So he got this little stock program, right? Very early on in his career. I'm talking about when he was on what's his name? Black dude. He be having all kind of teachers, as they call themselves, on there.
Yeah, earn your leisure. Mm-hmm.
And then he came in talking about, you can get with this program, help me build up forbidden knowledge, all of this stuff. This is back before he even had the app. And then he made the app maybe a couple months later. And I'm just sitting here looking like this dude went from like 30K subscribers to 250,000 in almost 2 months. So I'm thinking that's a good investment. Man, he used to give updates on the stocks. Why he ain't said nothing in about 6 months about it? And he ain't said nothing about these stocks in about 6 months. And I just think it's kind of crazy because now he's on more major platforms. You would imagine somebody making that money is going to tell the people who supported them coming up, oh yeah, we coming back with, at least double what you put in. It was only $1 or something like that. But you had the minimum donation was $100. And he had millions of people. And he said that he got to a Reg C foundation or whatever.
Man, listen.
And it was just like a little, bro.
I saw Billy selling. I saw Billy selling $150 tickets. And he had a seminar, right? And he was saying he's going to be teaching people how to remote view, how to be clairvoyant, how to fucking see into different dimensions. I was reading it to my
It was
people.
called God Power. God Power. That was God Power Part 2.
You know what, bro? You know what fucked me up about it? Why we never get nobody that say, look, I took Billy course and now I can remote view. I took Billy course, now I can walk through walls and shit. You know, I'm exaggerating, but I'm just saying. Like,
Yeah, because it don't exist, bro.
Yeah.
I went to one
Shout
of them
out
classes,
Citizen,
and
man.
it was Brother Rich. That's who it was. He was on Brother Rich channel. It was before he even made it to EYL.
Yeah.
Before he even made it on there.
If you want to go and forgive me, my friend, I'm not trying to be rude. If you and Brother Sanchez wanted to be real dark and go real heavy, you could have millions of views if you guys wanted to grift hard. You know what I mean? And sell sensationalism, sell get rich, sell, get transcend or something like that. You and everyone here, if they chose, could do that and get an incredible grift going if you wanted to.
No, we're trying to keep it real as possible. I mean, that's why I'm here now, because I latched on to Sanchez as soon as I started listening to him. And yeah, it's just wild to sit here and think about, like, me being an actual victim. Is crazy that y'all are even talking about this. I mean, I already knew about Billy from Sanchez's first video, and I was like, man, yeah, I don't know, because I wasn't really into Sanchez like that. I didn't get too deep into Sanchez research like that. But then, looking, man, I've been watching Sanchez probably daily for who knows how long. Every time he go live, I'm hitting that like button. I'm sharing it. My cousin, he on it now. And it's like, man, I'm trying, show a couple people, do whatever, but I'm not trying to go that route. That's a crazy route there.
Yo, brother, don't forget, my man, don't forget, we are in the dragon year. We are in all things being revealed. Who are you? What are you? Who's who? Everything's being revealed now.
Started in 2020.
The work that should have been done since 2020 until now, you should be a completely different person. You should be moving with the energies, because the energies are changing and are going to accelerate. So the apocalypse is beautiful. You know what I mean? Everything is getting revealed. And Saviance, I just want to throw that out there. I appreciate you, man. I never talked to you.
Oh yeah. No, you good. No, no. This is only the third one I hopped on. I think the very first one I hopped on, we were talking about how Santa Claus related to the Egyptians, and then I was the one who said something about how the cane that the Egyptians had, was the same color as what Santa Claus wears and all of that stuff. We got into that conversation. But speaking of, this is a side note. Did anybody else notice that the moon was full for 3 days straight? I said that to my coworkers.
Yeah,
and they were
I did.
Like, we just noticed that.
Dude,
and then
I did.
today, there's
Dude,
no
I totally
moon.
did.
Hey, Sanchez.
Hey, chat room.
Yeah, I totally did too, man.
Hey, I got you, Bob. Hey, chat room, let me know if y'all want to re-roast the roast. I just stepped out. I missed what y'all was saying. I just had to handle something. But like I said, we can run that beam footage again and re-roast the roast if y'all want to. Go ahead.
I wanted to, if you want to run that, man, I put a video in the back, bro. Now listen, I don't fuck with the alien shit. It's a cat that was years ago out there in Vegas, Sanchez name, Yahweh Ben Yahweh. You heard of this nigga before?
Man, I'm still waiting to do I can't wait to do a stream on the Yahwehs.
Okay, so I put that video in the back chat where the news reporter went out there and the nigga got to praying, and like he said, the beings and they not UFOs, they beings in the sky, and like bright orbs start popping up. Now, that's the only video that I've ever seen to where it just made me go, okay, that's kind of interesting. You know what I'm saying? It didn't make me believe I don't believe in nothing coming from outer space, but I was like, that's kind of wild that he just went out there, and even the news dude was like looking to debunk him, but he had to call his boss like, nah, it's some shit up in the sky. I'm looking at it right now. So,
well, Bobby, if you go back and listen to what they were saying in that when they had the hearing with the whistleblowers. The whistleblowers were saying it in plain English when they kept asking them, "Who do you think flying the thing?" And he was saying, "We don't think that it's." I think he was saying like living beings, and they were like, "Well, who flying it?"
Here we
And he
go.
was basically saying that they think that it's
Entities.
like more like spirits, like more like
entities.
souls or spirits in it.
Yeah.
They were saying that shit in the hearing.
Hey, look, y'all about to make me pull up my screen shares. You keep on now because
everything come from underground, y'all.
that's facts. We all hip frontline. That's big facts. And see, that's why I'm going in on Billy Carson frontline. They keep promoting this outer space green alien shit. And I'm telling you right now, that's a government agenda. We've been right about everything. I'm telling you, that fake alien invasion coming.
Nah, look, hey, Sanchez, I live right here beside Fort Meade. You hear me?
Right.
I'm right here beside
Fort
Meade.
Now listen, I'm gonna say
Fort Meade in?
It's in Maryland, Jessup, Lowell.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
the
yeah.
most
Okay.
like
Shout out
the
Laurel.
ocean.
Shout out
When you
B1
say
Alpha.
underground, right? I tend to think the ocean because the ocean is the most unexplored space.
Both of
Even
them.
they say that's
Especially the ocean.
Right.
No, it's
right.
tunnels. It's the tunnels. It's them big
No,
ass.
I'm saying, but even before we get into the tunnels, though, bro, I'm saying like
Because
literally.
think about
according
this,
to-
though.
right.
If you believe that they got tunnels that's connecting continents, which I'm telling y'all, nigga, I believe, because just hear me out for a minute, because the conversation we having now, guess what we got to talk about?
Sanchez, we love you.
Okay, so the conversation
Yeah, that's
we...
Salas, dog. That ain't Citizen, man. That's Salas.
I don't know why Salas think this is cool, man.
Yeah, he's sweet.
Man, this is, don't do that,
Salas, if you keep doing that, bro, me and Bobby gonna go live and roast you, man. You gonna get
Hey, this gonna be harsh, 'cause I'm being roasted.
Yeah, we gonna give your ass the attention you looking for. Now I don't know what happened or how Bobby pissed you off, but now you finna
It's very
be
simple, Sanchez, and it's go one word: organite. When you disagree with that man on about organite, boy, you got the wrath of the organite God coming down on you. So that's all I'm gonna say.
And this the kind of games he play when he get mad.
Yep.
He gonna interrupt the show like a child. Guess what, Salas? Won't you be a fucking man and won't you come on here under your own name and you goddammit make your arguments for organite like a fucking man, because you know that we are some thinkers over here and that whatever Bobby told you about the organite, you must have lost that debate and now you butt hurt and you don't know what to say.
Yo,
because
is
you
Salas
trolling
the
now.
same cat? Is he the same dude that busted an Ollie?
Yeah, why troll? Come up here and get on your organite shit.
Hey, yo, by the way, respect to the homie from Maryland. Shout out Glenn Burney. I'm just letting y'all know, Baltimore, DC, MV.
Under your own name, and you got.
But what I was finna say is this: law is land, air, and water, right? As much as little as we know about the water, we can go get in the water. You feel me? The people on the panel, Sanchez, like we could go get in the lake or the ocean and explore. Even though it's a little bit, we can kind of like, get a little taste of what's in the ocean and kind of do our own observance. When it comes to the air, you know what I mean? That's why like the last conquering thing when it comes to land and water, when it comes to airspace, I think all of us would be, you know what I'm saying, truthful in saying that, nigga, we don't know nothing about what the fuck is in the air or with like space. I've flown in planes, and I know you have, Sanchez, too, to where once you get up to 30,000 feet and get to looking at them clouds, you like, nigga, this is a different world. This is not.
Hey, Bobby, I like what you said, right? You said we don't know what's in space, and I like
not
that.
Space, the air, because I don't believe in space. I'm flat Earth. So
now
when I say space, I'm saying airspace.
I know you don't believe in space, and we know that we are immersed in a container, which is, we could say we breathe air in it and shit. It's full of air. Now, Bobby, let's rephrase it. Let's do this, Bobby. Is this good enough? We don't know what's all the way the fuck out there up there.
There we go.
Right? Okay, so Bobby, here go my little simple point. If we don't know it, who convinced us that this small group of people know it, though?
Thank you. Bingo.
And it go back to what I'm saying about that alien shit too. Now these aliens supposed to be real, but only a handful of people. Bro, let me show y'all some, because you can't make this up. Y'all think this shit a game. Watch this now. I'm finna show y'all some. Watch this. Because this the conversation we need to be having right now, bro. Let's go here real quick. Screen share. All right, check this out. Bro, watch this. They're saying alien abduction is a phenomenon. Bro, I wish they would call flat earth a phenomena.
Oh no, not to interrupt you, Sanchez. You see that picture that you got right there of that thing, of that spaceship looking thing?
That's the Byfield Brown effect.
That's
shit.
the Byfield Brown effect. There we go.
Yeah.
Look, that thing right there, I just seen it on YouTube. It's two jets chasing it, and they fly into the water and lead the jets. But before it fly into the water, like these things eject out of it and go faster than the jets. But then that thing right there,
That was
into the water.
That's CGI. That was CGI.
Nah, that's not. Look, the old man filmed it on the boat. It was an old man fishing on his boat.
Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying. I believe you. I'm going to tell you straight up. Hold on. I want to be clear. There's a lot of shit in the sky that we can't explain that can qualify as a flying object that I can't identify. He right. Listen, when I was in White Sands, New Mexico, I saw so much shit in the sky that to this day, my mind have been open to the possibilities of what's up there. But guess what? Not one time have I ever said since I woke up that it's coming from outer space from green men. The government and the news telling us that. And I want y'all to know that this brother Frontline right. It's a lot of shit in the sky. But here go where the bullshit roll. They don't want you to know that's the government. That's the military. All that shit we see in the sky that's doing weird shit, bro, that's the Air Force. That's the Space Force. I swear to God. They do in Operation Paperclip, they was creating levitating saucers. I did a whole presentation on that. It's for sale. But guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fucking put that up for free because it's been up a long time now. It's just the information in it so good. I feel bad, not even. Matter of fact, I got a lot of work to do, man. Listen, man.
Hey, but I don't mean to cut you.
No, I'm just saying, Bobby. A lot of. Go ahead, Bob. You know what I'm gonna do while you talk? I'm gonna get my slides ready. That's what I'm
looking at this alien abduction definition, and I wonder why a lot of people don't go to this to like use it as a debunker for people who claim it, because if you looking at what Wikipedia is saying, the reason why it's classified as a phenomenon and as a syndrome because it's under the mental health code. You feel what I'm saying? They're like, once you get the reading, they're saying that people believe to have this real experience, and they're saying it's it's a psychological experiment, and they say most scientists. Now these the same people. Hold on, go back up. They say most scientists, the same people that claim this alien shit. What do they say, Sanchez? The scientists and this and this and that. Okay, cool. Now most scientists. This means the majority of scientists are saying that. This are mental health professional explain these as suggestibility, false memory syndrome, which is a mental disease, sleep paralysis, which is another real thing that goes with your mental deception.
Oh, wait a fucking minute.
Yeah,
Hold up, Bobby. Oh, because I know I'm drunk and I'm tripping now. Listen, man, Billy,
I was just gonna get to that bottom part. Go ahead.
Bro, sleep paralysis, though. Come on, man. What the fuck is sleep paralysis?
When you see the witch on your chest.
That's when you can't move while you sleep.
When you can't move.
So, oh, man. Now, people who suffer from sleep paralysis, No
they have
wonder.
hallucinations because they're in the in-between state. You're awake, but you're still in the dream state.
Oh my God.
Right, you're trying to wake. There you go, gang. And you're still in a dream state.
And you know what's deep, Bobby? Look at Billy Carson's eyes, nigga.
Sleepy than a bitch.
Man.
Nigga sleepwalking. There we go. We just put it together, Sanchez. The king of synchronism, nigga. There we go.
And then Omar Johnson say he was in his bed when he was a little kid.
Yeah, he said he was in his bed, and the orange man came, punched him. And shit.
The yellow alien fucked that nigga.
Because this is a new thing. I don't know if y'all heard about this.
No.
Then I was cold that you brought that up, and it's explained it as a mental thing, right, Sanchez? It's this new thing that I've been seeing, and I've never heard of this disease. It's called psychotransmorphia, to where they say if you get this syndrome, what you will start to experience is you will start to see people with demon faces.
Yeah, the demon faces.
And you know what I'm gonna tell you, bro? You know what's so crazy? I'm gonna tell y'all why this is important, what we talk about. Because people don't give a fuck about Billy Carson. Because if they did, they would be on his family side and not his side, because he need help. Okay, because obviously if it's 1 billion people on Earth and only a few hundred of them got abducted by aliens, all the rest of our asses ain't crazy. They crazy.
Hey, that nigga Billy Carson, he got that haircut like he sang in a barbershop quartet.
Yeah, I knew everything was in a problem here when President Trump said that they're starting a new space force.
And people and Citizen, man, my nigga, that's why I'm not gonna do Trump that bad in 2024. But yeah, man, I don't trust Trump either. But I ain't gonna
Trump that bad.
I'm gonna give him a break in 2024, man. I'm trying to keep my peace with Citizen, man. Go ahead, y'all. I thought that was the real Salas, and the troll came on under his name.
Yep.
And now, Bobby, that can't be Salas, Bobby, because Bobby, confront this nigga Salas, Bobby, if that's him, Bobby. Make him go in his real voice. Hey, troll, can I talk to you, troll?
Yes.
Listen, troll, say organite.
Organite.
Listen, troll, say Sanchez. Say Sanchez.
Or if you choose one.
I don't know if this Salas right here. I don't know if this Salas.
Hey, all you gotta do is just tell him to say something about the Bible. Say anything about the Bible.
Want cookie?
We not giving this troll no more time. We gonna delete you forever, and every account you make, I'm just gonna block it when we find. He gonna get tired of making accounts. Go ahead, y'all. It's harder.
Niggas have too much time on their hand, bro. Like, how much
yeah, they
time?
do. And it's harder for them to make an account than it is for me to just block it, so we can play this game. Let me go to base, though. Yeah, let me go to base, man. Shout out to base.
Hey, I got a question for you and Bobby. Well, fuck it, anybody on the panel. Y'all ever seen those ball lightning videos? Are they fucking real or not? Because I used to read about
Hold
this
up,
shit
you
as a
said
kid.
the ball, say that again, the ball lightning?
Yeah.
They're definitely
I've
real.
seen videos of them online.
Cut my headphones up.
Yeah, I got, because I don't know if it was CGI or not.
I need to see a video of it to speak on it.
Yeah,
y'all see Debbie Woke? Y'all see her scream?
Send me a link on the back chat, bro, Rob. I'll pull it up. What you say,
My
El?
bad, I didn't mean to cut your wisdom. I'm talking about, look at Debbie Woke. Look at her screen. She got Dr. Umar, and then that look like Billy Carson. Y'all see that? The alien walking around her.
Oh, dog, hold on. Let me pin this shit, nigga. Damn, bro. I didn't even see this shit, bro. This is so dope.
Bootleg, that's a
Yeah,
bootleg.
the bootleg abduction.
Damn. Yo, I gotta record that to use it for like a fucking like I gotta use that. I gotta hijack that. I'm stealing that. That's so dope, bro.
Hey, yo, bro, I put a video in the chat for you.
Yo, shout out to this sister with this thumbnail though, with this Debbie Woke. You did your damn thing with that, my sister. I'm dropping the bomb. She did that shit. Bro, I didn't even peep that shit, man.
I'm sitting there looking. I'm like, damn, that look like I said Umar Papa.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, she got the alien shit up there to troll the alien people. I was fucking with it. And I didn't even sit in this Umar in the middle of that shit. And then, listen, it fucking actually, if you look at it long enough, it beams his ass up, y'all. Watch this shit. Where'd she go? Debbie, where you at? Where'd Debbie
She's
go?
still there. I see it.
Oh, my bad. I'm fucking tripping. Here we go. No, but it beams him up, though. I'm going to leave that there. Y'all can keep talking. I'm going to leave this here for a minute, though. That's
on top of the alien shit.
You know why I like it? Because people ain't even put this shit together with Diddy. Man, I'm going to tell y'all some shit, bro. I want Diddy to go down, man. Because I'm going to tell you something, bro. Man, the man is guilty of everything they say he guilty of. But here's the thing. He connected with a lot of more high people who guilty too. So he was a smart nigga playing chess when he got the Prince to party with him. Cause they not letting the Prince go down even if it mean we can't get Diddy.
Yeah, but see, you gotta realize everything had the Prince partying with him too.
And listen what they did. Listen, F, when they raided Epstein, they destroyed a lot of evidence to protect a lot of people. Everything.
That's the same shit they doing with Diddy.
That's what they did.
They ran in that man's house. They confiscated them tapes. And they did that shit just to cover up something.
They ain't get all the tapes they was looking
Diddy's
for.
the next Epstein.
We were talking about this shit the other day.
They looking for a tape with him and Clyde Davis. He had sex with the dude Clyde Davis, and they want that video.
And guess what? And you know they not letting Clive or Jimmy go down. That's that ain't happening.
Video of Diddy and Clyde Davis having sexual intercourse.
Right. That's what I'm saying, bro. If it was anybody, listen, if this was anybody else, they ass would go down. But Diddy was smart because, like I said, he knew if I'm a party like this, I'm gonna get the big people to party with me. Right.
And that's what he did, Sanchez. He recorded all the big dudes.
Hey, but check me out though. Look what I was the other day. This shit go all the way back. Like they say, Clive Davis, Barry Gordy, Russell Simmons, Quincy Jones. This shit go all the way back. Marlon Brando, Marvin Gaye, all the way back there. You think these motherfuckers keep on getting,
Hey.
If they send one down, they're gonna open the door for another one to do the same shit.
Hey, did y'all hear what Eddie Griffin said about this shit? He said if it was a surprise rig, how the fuck the news get there first?
Hey man, listen, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. Because hey, bro, I'm gonna answer your question with this right here, nigga.
That's like the moon landing,
bro. Hey, information man, what up, bro? Hey, hop on for a second, info man. Hey, y'all sub up the info man. Check this out, bro. Real shit. I thought they had Diddy. Because we all know how the feds work, and I like this conversation. They saying it's a distraction, but it's not. Because check it out, nigga. This what you gotta realize. This case so big now, the fact that the feds ain't locked this man up yet, this don't happen. This don't take the feds that long. Because the feds been done so much research on you already that it don't take them this long. I'm telling you why it's taking them this long. They going through the tapes that they finding, and guess what the feds are finding out? Whoa, it's some people on these tapes that we gotta protect.
That's a fact.
Exactly.
You know what, bro? It'll be a closed case right now if it was just a black man accused of these crimes. They would have gave him the Bill Cosby treatment. But what they found is got a bunch of more big profile people on it, which is why it's taking it longer now. Why? Because the feds gotta do damage control. Guess what's gonna happen? Just hear me out for 1 second, bro, because we get some background noise. I want you to peep gang what I'm saying. This shit is very important, bro. Because what's happening now, we can learn that the feds is corrupted just like the police. Now watch this, right? Because it never take the feds this long out the raid, nigga. Guess why it's taking the feds this long? Damage control. Because if the feds raid you, the case already over, nigga. We know the feds pretty much closed the case before they done the raid. They thorough. So my thing is taking the feds so long because the impossible is about to happen. And guess what that is? The impossible is we know the feds got a 95% conviction rate. Guess what we about to witness, y'all? Watch this. Guess what we about to witness? We about to witness that other 5%, nigga. And the feds gonna have to bro, I'm finna make I hope I'm wrong. I'm telling you the feds gonna have to apologize to Puff Daddy. Not cause he innocent, but because the people who was partying with him can't go down. And so he can't go down.
Hey, yo,
So
bro,
he
I thought
basically
Homeland
covers
Security is the one that came. I didn't know it was that. I thought Homeland Security came.
In that line of business, everybody's got something on everybody. That's part of the way that they work. Mm-hmm. They dig up the dirt and everything. So Diddy probably had a shitload of stuff on people that may have included him. Right? Yeah. It's just like you said, hey, they ain't gonna, these people here that are higher up than Diddy, they're like behind the scenes. They're the ones that are being protected. Yeah. And because he had this film on all these people already, that was his insurance. Kind of like, okay, you guys are going to take me down? Well, this is what I got on you.
Hey, F. Hutton, you got F. Hutton, hold up a second. F. Hutton, get your background rumble under control so that when you get the mic, we can hear you, bro. Go ahead. Hey, thank y'all for the cash apps, man.
Hey, yeah, I think they just collecting data on niggas doing dirty shit, you know what I mean? And they can throw it off on each other because, nigga, every time you download an app, that shit take data from your phone. And even when you go to the store, there's always data. The government know a lot about you, nigga, and that money talk. They could put, them lawyers be going to war and shit, brother.
Hey, let me see.
It's all about. Go ahead, bro.
No, you got it. I thought you was done. Go ahead.
I'm done, bro. You good?
Look, I was gonna say shout out to the OG Big Dog Philly in the motherfucking house. OG Philly is nothing but love from Flat Power. You know that, nigga. And information, man.
Sanchez, we love
appreciate
you.
Appreciate you, information, man. Yo, Troll, why won't you stop, man? Come on, man. Come on, bro.
We love you.
All right, man. All right, guess what, Troll? I won't even boot you off this time. Just mute up and let us talk our shit, bro. We love you too, man. Cool. Yeah, information, man. Shout out to you, man.
Hey, can I get a mic check?
You sound good, F. Hutton. Thank you for that. Right. Shout out to Jesse Jones, Adam McMahon, Lively Cuts, Thug Raw, Alabama Nigga Nation, and D. Allen Warren. Shout out to all my channel members as well. Y'all go ahead.
Not sure if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, I can hear all y'all. This is a good fire bill, man. But like I said, though, we ain't even touched on the shit to where how did it become a scientific because niggas like to say pseudo. Bro, and no homo, let me say that right now. I got to go here, though. Black men got big dicks is pseudoscience. How that ain't pseudo? How that ain't? And I'm a black man, nigga, and I mean mine's big. But why that? I shouldn't even said that, nigga, because we got a gay troll on here.
I got you, my nigga. Look, when they say that about black people, bro, they typically saying that's all you good for is having a big dick.
That's what I'm trying to do.
And
yeah,
I don't like that shit.
I don't like it either, bro.
Yeah, if you say you don't like it, that make you look like you got a little dick. But nigga, ask my bitch about my dick. How about that?
This shit is all a psyop on niggas' mind, bro. That's it, bro. That's what I'm talking about. You see? Yeah.
Right, but you know, it's one of the things that first of all, I was gonna say this. You know, like the people who talk, like when you talk about the Diddy parties and the Epstein parties, you got to think about the people who talk and who they talking to. The one thing that everybody got in common when they get in that upper echelon of money is they fucking with these models, they fucking with these high-priced prostitutes. And that word is going to travel, even if it's not coming from directly from a person. You're going to get intertwining conversations at these parties. And so it's always...
Man, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you, F. Why the fuck, bro? If I'm a prince, I'm not fucking with Diddy. Nigga, I'm a prince. I'm a prince. Nigga, I don't give a fuck how good P. Diddy parties is. I'm the prince. He can't do nothing the prince can't do. But here's my thing, F, and I'm gonna let you have it. If I'm a prince, can I throw wild parties without somebody saying, well, the prince throwing these wild fuck parties, right? No. So it'll look better for me to just go to the wild fuck party that Diddy throw.
Exactly. And get your drugs and all your drugs. So that's how it works. You get the high price, because I listened to a dude who was in the industry real heavy, and that's what he said. He said how it really worked. And I know people who done been through it personally. And what they do is they get people when they start to come up in the ranks. They come out, they say, hey, look, you need to make sacrifices if you want to keep moving up. They pressure you, they throw money at you. Then if they get you to go to the retreat or whatever, the little retreat, then you take a step up. Then you get to the next level. Now you're working with big people, and they take you up and up and up. And like they say, as they feed you, you making these little small sacrifices. The next level is like, okay, this is just a small sacrifice. So you take the next one. So this is the kicker. When you get to so much money and you want to go out and have fun, like they say, where do you think these Silicon Valley people and these princes and stuff gonna go have fun at? They can't go hang out with regular people. They can't go to the beach and chill. They gotta look at it and say, man, who got the money? Oh, it's a billionaire in America who have wild parties that people can go and do whatever they want to do.
Bro, you know what? This now that I think about this shit, yo, this always been the case. Cause even the Queen Pen, Griselda Blanca, when she was getting in the dope game, she said she saw a market to where the rich people wanted to do all the little slutty, sleazy shit that the poor folks doing, like do dope and have frivolous sets and shit. And Griselda said she just brought that shit to the rich community. And that, look, Netflix did a good movie on her. The rich people would have to come to the hood to get they dope and to get they hoes and shit. So a lot of folks said we gonna bring the hoes and the dope to the rich people. Then you get islands. This become a whole business, nigga. Trafficking and fucking drugs and that's why the police and shit started getting on it. Because when somebody start making money, we need to think about the police don't give a fuck about trafficking and none of that. What it is if there's billions of dollars being made and the government can't tax it, they gonna hate on it and go and attack that shit, nigga.
Right, and they gonna use and they know how to spin it to where we're gonna use this much of the information to desensitize you to it. We're gonna use this much of the information to to push your agenda, and then this is where I did have a little pushback for you. We're going to do it at this time as a distraction. So when people say it's a distraction, like I feel like it's a distraction. I don't feel like it's a distraction because there's no there. There's obviously they're there, but I feel like the distraction is, like you said earlier, if they've been building this case for 15, 20, 30 years, why is it they didn't jump on it when they jumped on Bill Cosby and Weinstein and Epstein? They could have jumped on him right then.
Can I give you the? Let me give you an answer for that, and I want you to push back.
I ain't fucking
I want you. I want you to push. I want you to push back on this too, right? So I'm saying they didn't do it because it take them longer for some people than others.
Okay, so here's the thing. The reason I can't really contrive to that idea is because the simple fact that if you selling dope and I'm selling dope, it's not gonna take them 15 more years to pull out that dope case on you if I'm getting my dope from you. If I'm getting my dope from you and they raid me, then they raid you next. They can't get me, so they could raid you. So if they got Epstein, guess what? They would have had to get Diddy before Epstein.
Oh man, that makes so much sense, nigga. Because you would actually get Diddy before Epstein.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly.
Damn.
So I just don't see it. So it's a release valve. And that's why I say if you really go back and check, all these release valves are pressure valves that they hit right around election time. And I don't know what the big deal about election time, because it ain't like people really care about the election like that anyway. But it's always like...
Well, what you think about this? Trump did slyway become like the face of against sex trafficking, human trafficking in his time, and that's coming back up big with this shit now when he coming around. But you know,
I thought Brother Pharaoh the one busted everybody. I mean, young Pharaoh. I thought
you a fucking fool, nigga. I gotta drop a bomb on that. Hold on, nigga. That went over their head, boy. I know you be in these streets now, F her, nigga. That man Pharaoh said bro. I saw that shit too, nigga. I said, hey, yo, F, you a fool, nigga. Bro, I said I was gonna do a video on that, but it was on Sonetta channel, and like, I ain't really fucking with him right now. I'm trying to take that community over, nigga, because they blackballed your boy, F.
Yeah, they don't like it. They don't like the heat, man. They can't get
man,
with the
they trying to blackball the flat earth shit, and I was been telling them niggas like, bro, Sonetta, it's a lot of flat earth niggas that fuck with you, nigga. Why y'all doing us like this? Like, we don't, nigga, it ain't personal. Them niggas wouldn't give us the same treatment. And I was like, bro, the Hebrews got some shit that y'all don't agree with. Like, each group be disagreeing. Why do the flat earthers get treated like black folks in the old South in this damn country? Yeah.
It really wasn't even about the flat earth. I'm gonna give you my opinion. When I watched, it was like they like to demean you with fake intellect, and you would just come on and just bully them. And so it's like, you know, when you having a spelling bee against a nigga, and you be like, you know, spell retroact, and a nigga be like, retro ACT, nigga, what you gonna do about it? You be like, oh shit, I thought the nigga was really gonna try to spell the word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they just didn't like how you were bullying them, and they just, you know, they just got, you know, they couldn't take it. That's what I took it as. Because a lot of times,
I saw that, you know.
Yeah, they just.
My fault, pardon.
What up, Vibrate?
I was just rambling. Go ahead, Bob.
Hey,
no,
salute,
pardon me.
I didn't want to jump in, but salute to you.
Salute.
Yeah, salute to the panel.
Ayo, salute to the panel. Ayo,
yeah, hold up, Salas. I'm so glad that the real Salas got on, because I knew you won that troll, and I didn't want Bobby to complicate y'all beef on the behalf of a troll. So whatever y'all got going, at least it ain't complicated now that we know it wasn't you. But let me say, shout out to my brother, man, Mike L, Comic and Crystals, because you know that they blackball him. Brother Rich, Billy Carson. Man, listen, shout out to my nigga Mike L, bro. Much love to you, nigga. You know we fuck with you over here, nigga. Your crown hats gonna always be on all my shit no matter what. Your link to your hat's gonna be in my shit no matter what. And all of y'all need to get you at least one crown hat eventually, just to show this brother support. He's in New York, right? And the same people that don't like this flat power shit, they don't really fuck with him neither. But yeah, salutes to the brother. He still get respect in this shit though, man.
Salute to Michael.
That brother's CEO shit.
Pardon me, salute, brother. Salute.
You got it, my brother.
You know how I see what's his name? Steinetta Page, right? What he do? Them folks over there. Now I've been watching them folks. I've been watching you as long as I've been watching them, bro. And for a few years now, they got an agenda they pushing. It's like a record label over there. They got their artists that they pushing, which you see the same people on their platform all the time talking the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, they not gonna open the door for you because you coming with something that they on it, but they scared to attack it.
Hey, bro Sanchez.
Them boys on contract.
Hey, bro Sanchez, if you could, bro, could you fill me in on the whole trolling thing, bro? Because like I just came from Bobby's page and they were like condemning me or something that I didn't do, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm coming over here to ask you to clear it up because they didn't even clear it up. They made it more confusing for me. Can you clear something? Can you tell me what the hell happened?
Just some troll in here running his mouth, man. He's trying to create shit, man. We were on it real quick, man. No, Sanchez called him off right on it real quick.
He came in under your name. He made a profile in your name.
Hear me out. I just came from Bobby's stream. He told me that somebody did some weird authentication bullshit, and they authenticized that it was me. How the fuck is that even possible if that's not the actual case?
No, I guess the troll came on and was using different people's profiles, and he used yours, so they thought it was you on some shit.
Clearly, he's a hacker.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's why motherfuckers ain't know if it was you or not. So they was trying to get you to get him to say certain things where they could, filter him out. You see what I'm saying?
Y'all know how I speak. Y'all know the vernacular that I use. Nobody can mimic that. So why would y'all think that a troll?
Well, Salas, give us the benefit of the doubt because we never heard you try to fake your voice. That's why I was trying to tell him. I told him, look, say Organite because I know how Salas say Organite. Even if you try to fake that shit, I know. And that's why I said I don't think that's Salas.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just saw so and that's my thing. So Salas, guess what? We glad you on. You don't gotta come on defending yourself. You can now hop in the bill because we talking about a lot of good shit tonight, man. We got a bunch of topics here. Yeah.
He came in
that's facts.
Sanchez nailed his ass in a second, man. He's on him in a second, man.
And now we got to go back and talk about this now, bro. So Billy, his wife is Asian, but you round this bitch creating blazing children, telling them that they have Neanderthal, nigga. You part of the problem. That's what I'm talking about with y'all, these fake ass integrationists. And you a stain on real shit. But look, you a fake Pan-African and you a fake integrationist, and you won't pick a side, nigga, because you round this bitch talking about the out of Africa theory. But any nigga that believe in the out of Africa theory ain't gonna date nothing. But think about this. If I really believed in the out of Africa, okay, this is what we gonna do, right? To the brothers on the call right now, do y'all know any Pan-Africans with a white woman or Asian woman? I'm just saying.
Nah, I don't. I'm an affiliate. I don't.
That's my point, bro. You a faker, bro. You're fake.
When he said it, because he said last night, he said, no, I don't believe in the the Mongoloids, the Asian Mongoloids and all that, because I got an Asian wife, and I put it in the chat. I said, right now, Dr.
Again,
he
you
just
picking and choose, and that's why I got more respect for the for the separatists and the Pan-Africans, even though I don't agree with them and I'm for integration. I got more respect for them than this fake ass integrationist that's trying to play both sides, because nigga, you saying that you don't think Asians is Mongoloids and Neanderthals, then why don't you say fuck the Pan-African theory? You're still trying to go with mainstream science, but you still trying to live like you're fake, nigga. That's all I can say, because check it out. I'm gonna get laughed at for going against the Pan-African theory, saying the earth flat, but I'm living that shit. That's why I said, nigga, flat power, because I'm living that shit. You're trying to say, right? I'm showing you why Billy is a deceptive nigga. Watch this, right? You're trying to say the out of Africa theory is true, but then your wife ain't a Neanderthal. Bro, I'm with an Asian woman too. And my girl ain't a Neanderthal because the out of Africa theory is bullshit. Now you're trying to say, but think about the hypocrisy. You're trying to say my woman ain't a Neanderthal because you cherry picking. You picking and choosing. That's what I was pointing out with the people about this dude. Like, you saying I'm fucking with the Pan-African theory, but I'm with an Asian woman and she ain't a Neanderthal. No, nigga, she's a Neanderthal, nigga, that you laying with if you going with this Pan-African shit.
Hey, let me like you did me. I'm gonna play devil advocate because I heard what he was saying, and I want you to kind of push back on this a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So his concept is
shut up.
The Anunnakis or whatever, and we can call them archons for the sake of for the most of the panel, right?
Yeah.
The archons, branded the different races to be who their tribe is. Okay. So basically, what he's saying is the raw groups or whatever. You know how you say the elite raw groups or whatever. Say, okay, these are people. We're gonna brand them this color. These are we're gonna brand them this color. So what you think about that?
We're gonna brand them this color? Well, I don't know how to answer that. You're gonna have to school me on what that mean. How do you brand them go into the
So basically what he's saying is that when they started to do the genetic makeup and all that different stuff, they changed the color of different peoples.
How?
Because they was all one color, and they
Wait. So Billy said we was all one color, correct?
Yeah, we was all.
And now watch this, y'all. Now watch this. Andrew Schultz asked him what color was the first humans, and he said no one knows. So look, if we was all one color in the beginning, and he don't know what color that was, then we can't have this whole black people dominant shit. That was my point.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
He full of shit.
Racial people were not one color.
Billy was saying that they came from the Bureau or whatever, and each race of being planted their own seed on different parts of the world type shit.
Troopy, let me holler at you, Troopy, real quick with that right there. It got to be now they come from outer space, because if I make them regular humans, I got to produce a skin tone and racial profile. And if he got to do that, then guess what? He can't tweak the out of Africa theory, because he's teaching life started in Africa. But the people that said that, they said it because they said they found the Lucy bones. And if he don't want to fuck with them Lucy bones, then he got to admit he got his own version of the out of Africa theory. I came across a lot of niggas like Billy Carson. They want to use the out of Africa theory, but they don't want to be nigga monkeys.
He do got his own version. His version is Thoth. He used Thoth and the Emerald Tablets, and then he'll go back to ancient Sumeria and the Anunnaki a lot, nigga. And Enlil and Enki and all of them niggas.
Hey, Trooper, you know what's up. And guess how I kill him on that, Trooper? This is it. I want you to think about this, Trooper. It probably make you laugh. When a nigga wanna be first, but he don't wanna be a monkey, he'll just say, I'll be an alien. Did I get him, Troop? Did I get him, Troopy? Did I get him with that? Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Because if you look at the original ufology of it all, nigga, each alien race, like the Palladians, the Nordic Palladians are responsible for Europe. The Syrians are responsible for Africa. That's why all the Syrians in outer space is black, and then they seeded Africa, and they got each race of alien responsible for seeding a part of a continent of humanity.
Yes.
And then Billy Carson and is grouping it into one whole planet of Nibiru of aliens, nigga, type shit.
And you know what? That's the same story we read about Yahweh. They said that Yahweh separated his consciousness up into basically different kings around the world. Nigga, that's in my documentary. If you get my Yahweh documentary, I'm going into this. Most people that fuck with Yahweh don't even know about this. They said that Yahweh split his consciousness up into, dude, this concept of the Elohim is over so many niggas' head. And guess what? I ain't finna even go into the Yahweh shit right now. I'm on Billy Carson right now because it's deep what you're saying, Troopy. And it points out to the fact that what I'm saying, how you know they full of shit. They wanna be first. And the people that told you was first, they made you a monkey. So you don't want to be a monkey, but you still want to be first. But you can't have the first human, a human, if you're going with the evolution theory, which is what the Pan-African concept is based on. So guess what happens, right? You say the first humans weren't even humans, nigga. They were some Pleiadian race that mutated into black people, and then black people mutated into white people. Now, why do you got to tell all them lies? I'm finna tell you right now. Because if you say that the concept of black skin is an evolution process, which they're teaching that diversity comes through evolution, starting with the black skin. But if you say that the sun is the thing that gave the black people their black skin, you just shot yourself in the foot, because now you got to say what color was the first humans if they weren't black. I thought that it was the black people that started everything according to the out of Africa theory. No, Malachi York and a lot of people tweaked the out of Africa theory. They started to say that the sun is how we get our blackness, sun worship with Egyptology. When they started to say that, they shot themselves in the foot. Because if we get our darkness through a burning process, that take time, which means that when the first people got here, they couldn't have been black. So guess how they got around that? They say, yeah, you're right. The first people weren't black or white. They was just aliens from the Pleiades and shit.
Hey, Sanchez, if I could step in on that for a second.
But hold up. But y'all see the game. You see, I've been tracing this shit, and I'm saying why they got to make up another lie, but for that lie. I've been following it. And I'm showing you. Yeah, it's like the first people on Earth got to be aliens now, because if you don't get that lie, you will have to say, well, the first people was white people. And over time, they got black because of the sun. But because we found that right there, you had to say, well, they weren't white people. We either don't know what they look like or they was just aliens. And even on History Channel, they got, right, you feel me? They even promoting that on the History Channel, Ancient Aliens. Because, and you know why they promoting that? Because we're so smart, y'all. Pat yourself on the back. We found the fucking hole in their argument. We said, wait a minute. If black people get black because of the sun, then the first people could have been black. So then after that, guess what we get? Ancient aliens. I'm telling you, bro, we got our foot on these people's neck, man.
Hey, bro, Sanchez. In reference to what we used to be as what the people used to be, right? In all rationality, to like kind of like what the Bible says, you know, like God had to breathe breath into Adam and everything. He made Adam from clay and all that other shit. Technically, the first people were golems. Look up the definition of what a golem is.
Hey man, listen.
Hey, they saying we echoing in the chat. They saying your panel echoing.
Oh shit, damn. Okay, my bad. I had my headphones on with the volume up a bit. But yeah, my bad. But
Gentile is what the answer is to that. Goyim is Gentile.
Well, and that's what I'm saying when somebody say technically the first people. Guess what, yo? Technically, there was no first people. That whole statement is flawed. The first people. God didn't say, you know what? I'm going to make these people first, and they're going to be black. Then I'm going to make the red people. Then I'm going to make the yellow people. That ain't how it go, bro. Every color came at the same time, and we don't even think about that. And so when we
That's exactly an accurate statement. Exactly.
And that's what I'm saying. And when we don't think about that, we got to argue about which color came first when you can't have one without the other. If you take away fucking red, you don't get purple because that come from red and blue. If you take away, like every color on the spectrum need two other colors to make it.
Hey, then he contradicted himself in the interview. He contradicted himself in the interview because
at the same time, both were created at the same time.
Now go ahead.
Hey, bro, Sanchez. In reference to what I was saying, man, Adam was structured. It was structured from.
Hold on, wait. I'm finna fuck with you here, because when you say Adam was this, Adam was that, here's the problem. Who is Adam?
The building blocks of what we're made of.
So why are you calling it a person versus a thing?
I'm just using reference of what everybody knows.
Everybody don't know that Adam was a thing. Most people think he was a person that was made by God.
Right. That's why I'm bringing the actual, the meat of the situation, right?
Okay, bring it. Go ahead.
Fuck the bones and the sauce. You can put that on anything you eat, but the meat is what makes it real interesting, right? Adam being not of flesh. Adam was not of flesh.
What was he of?
He was of the earth.
But it wouldn't that be flesh?
No. So, because you have to understand the whole concept.
Okay, go ahead.
Understand the whole concept of the sin and the sim. You teach that.
They're one and the same, right?
Well, one is without formation and one is with formation.
Okay, let me give my understanding. The word sim is the root word of similar. That means it ain't the real thing, but it's similar to it, right? That's the knockoff brand. Now, the word sin is the exact same word. It means synthetic. It ain't the real Gucci, it's the synthetic Gucci. It's similar to the real shit, but it ain't the real shit. So in my mind, Salads, Sam and sin are both the same thing.
I'm not saying that they're not. It's just that what they are, in actuality of what they are, they're a separation of something having formation and something not having formation.
I disagree.
Hey, can I chime in real quick? Can I chime in on that?
I don't think that we should even be talking about formation per se. When we go into sim and sin, we should be sim and sin in the context where we at now with it, Salads. We're basically talking about what's real and fake. Before we can even get into,
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that, Sanchez. Just because if we're talking about what's real and fake, it's more on the concept of physicality and non-physicality, right? And when we're talking, and like you've even referenced the concept of sin and sim. The reference.
His mic was hot. My bad. Go ahead.
Yeah, being the reference of like just using references, right? You put a SIM card in your phone, right? By putting the SIM card in your phone, now you can retrieve your network, right? Now,
okay, wait a minute, brother.
Chet's got a buzz.
You know what's going on right now, son? We ended up at SIM cards in a cell phone from simulation and similar. And I think what's going on now is a lack of context. That's like me saying, okay, we was debating about the color red, and now you bringing up the past tense of read. You get what I'm saying? Me and you was debating about the color red. Now you talking about the past tense of read, and I know that is red, but it ain't the same thing. Context matters. So you're not gonna go to a SIM chip in a cell phone to rebut what I'm saying about the word similar and synthetic. A person that's similar to me is not the real me. It's a synthetic me. Ain't no way around that. Unless you want to just say fuck context. And that's what you did, son.
Can I bring up a part of the video since we was talking about how they was trying to, I know y'all brought up the making man in our image scenario. And I don't really think that's no alien shit to me.
Hey, bro,
like if you
hold on, bro.
Wait, I ain't even said nothing, bro. What you talking about?
No, it's just that like I'm not about to let go of what we were just doing.
I stepped on his foot. Let him get his lick back. Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah. So, Sanchez, I understand the context of similar, and all those other things, but in reference to
bro, you got them Billy Carson eyes. But go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
Stop it.
You know you gotta go. Go ahead, bro.
So, I don't want to distract you, but what I'm trying to say here, man, is that we're talking about sin and sim. Even going off of your harmonic synchronicity teachings, right? Sin and sim are the concepts of information going into formation.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not.
How is that not? When it's literally the program of the
You're
simulation that we're in.
making stuff up. Here's what's going on right now, brother. The word sim is the root word of simulation or similar. The word sin is the root word of synthetic. When you go into information leaving or entering, we're now somewhere else. I'm very simple with what I'm saying, bro. I'm simple with it.
I can't agree with you on that, Sanchez, because like you're going against your own teachings right now.
No, I'm not. How? Go show me how.
Because Sanchez, me and you have been on this. Like I've been on your panel, and we spoke on the information going into formation, meaning non-physicality coming into physicality.
But what that got to do with simulation and synthetic, though?
It has, well, just in reference to what we're talking about, we're talking about like the people of the original people, right? Like quote unquote, just for reference, Adam. Right?
Okay, so look. Hold up. But watch this though. If me and you agree we in a simulation, no organic being would be original to a fake ass world. If anything, if we're in a simulation, the original beings in it would be the AI, right? We would be the non-original beings in a computer. Now, if the computers wait a minute, wait. If the computers leave the simulation, if the AI leave the simulation and come to the real world where we from as fallen angels, then I can see what you're talking about. But we're in their world. How are we gonna be the original people in a fake ass world? That's an oxymoron. How are you the realest nigga in a fake ass city?
What a point, dude. That's just wow.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Sanchez. What you're saying is somewhat powerful, right? But it does not make a synchronistic connection to
Bro, you
just in
tripping
reference,
right now. You just
No,
tripping,
I'm not
bro. But go
tripping.
ahead, though. You
Seriously,
got it. Go
I'm
ahead,
not
man.
tripping, bro. I'm not. It doesn't create a synchronistic connection to the reference. It just using the Bible in reference, right? God breathing his breath into Adam and Adam being animated. Adam was being animated because he was made out of the clay of the earth. In reference, that's what a golem is, right? When God breathed his breath into Adam, he was turning information into formation, which is the reference of the simulation creating a program. So, in reference to what you're saying is about AI being the original people of the simulation, that's somewhat true. That's technically an inevitability. But that reference would have to be of the people of different hues, right? Because we're all human, right? The different concepts of different hues, those different hues being references to different soils of the earth, those different soils of the earth being the reference of man being created of clay and God breathing his breath into them to animate them. I'm not tripping.
Well, if I'll touch that, I'd say Revelations 13:15, for this first beast or the second beast was permitted to breathe into the image of the first beast so that it could speak and cause all those that didn't worship it to be killed. Something was permitted, folks. That God that created mankind on the sixth day is not the supreme creator God. I say this all the time, over and over and over. It's a lowercase God. If the simulation that we live in is, as Brother Sanchez says, then nothing on this plane of existence is real. In fact, if you look up the biblical definition of image, its definition means to shade a phantom. It's an illusion, a representative figure, especially an idol. That's what those are on the sixth day of creation, those beasts. They're just some kind of entity, a negative entity force.
And listen,
that is capable of hosting the body.
Raptor, I've been trying to teach people this, White Raptor, but you know what you're going to find out, and I'm sure you're familiar with this. People don't want to believe what we're saying. Watch this, right? Watch this, right? I got to find a way to get these trolls out of here. But here's the thing, White Raptor. Shout out to every one and last one of y'all on the panel, and I'm going to make this quick. You're so spot on because it took me a while to realize this wasn't a racial agenda. This is an agenda against humanity itself. And then you would have to ask yourself, right, who would want to wage war against humanity? A non-human?
Exactly.
A non-human. And what would be something if a non-human lived among us, but it blended in and looked at human? It would try to divide us, humans, by the things that should unite us, like beautiful differences. White Raptor is a white guy. I'm a black guy. Why would that divide us? They say opposites attract. That's a law of nature. Why are opposites fighting each other? The sun and moon ain't fighting each other. Now watch this, right? Here's the thing, right? I know for a fact that there's something called, the word mankind existed before we was born. That let me know that somewhere at some point on the earth, humans tried to distinguish themselves from another group that looked like us. Even the Bible talk about it. The Bible say, beware humans, for the devil live among you. When it say live among you, that is another way of saying living as one of you in the flesh, like a man. Otherwise, the Bible wouldn't have had to warn you, because if you can see a big red dragon walking around, why would I have to warn you about that? Like, you see him, there go the devil. You see what I'm saying?
If I would have to say something about it, I would say that like us people in society, I think we are mankind. And I think that's just because we're so far down the line of terraforming. Like I think about it as like if you look at the people, have you heard of the people on the North Sentinel Island? Have you heard of that place? It's like it's one of the last places where everything is like still natural. There's no like you can't even go over there. It's illegal because I think we mankind, because if a person like me or you or anybody on this panel goes to North Sentinel Island, you would threat because you're a walking biohazard of all the vaccines in your blood, all of that shit. You know what I mean? And you'll kill off the entire tribe just by showing up on their shores. Bro, you know what I mean? So I think we are mankind. And then the people on North Sentinel Island are man still.
You know what, Troopy? That's more proof that this is not no fucking color shit. This is a species shit. And they got us thinking that the aliens gonna come and we gonna go to war, and the aliens been here and we already going to war. And the crazy thing about it, the people on them islands know that and we don't. That's why they don't care if you a black man. They gonna kill you too. They don't give a fuck what race you are. They're gonna kill you because they look at you like an alien if you left our natural state of being. They ain't looking at skin tone and shit. That's what we're saying with the flat power shit. Like, why the whole world, because look, the flat earth is one of the greatest awakenings, right? But that shit still segregated like everything else, bro. And the only thing I'm saying is this. I'm trying to make people see is man versus mankind, nigga. And folks will laugh at me, but they'll say Satan is real. That devil is a lie. And I'm like, bro, what I'm saying make more sense than a fucking red dragon. Like, I'm saying there's an artificial intelligence that look like me and you that created all of the fucking division that we see amongst humans. That make way more sense.
Yeah, we are when they came over here, well, what was that, 1600s and shit, and Christopher Columbus and shit, smallpox. You know what I mean? That was them attacking, like, man, cause they just popped up over there and niggas like started dropping
and guess
eventually
what I'm saying?
from disease.
Now here go my theory with the smallpox shit, right? They try to tell us in history that the Pilgrims was a bunch of white folks giving black folks diseases. But then, now think about this, right? And this is something I really want to ask y'all. Were the Pilgrims one group color of people? Because look, they say that the Romans took over the world, but and when you look at history, they paint all the Romans white. But the truth is that Athens, Greece was found by black people. And they try to make it like it was this one race going around the world, when what made Rome great was that they had Asians, blacks, like the same shit that make America great. We got people in China right now spying on the Chinese government, but they work for the U.S. military. They just look Chinese. That's the thing about being from a melting pot. That's what make the United States so powerful. Guess what make the United States so powerful? The very thing that they use to keep its people divided, which is diversity. Diversity. The United States got somebody that look like everybody's race, and it's an implant in every country, nigga. We got somebody spying on you on the inside. I don't give a fuck what your race is. We got one of your people working for us, man. We diverse. That's what make us great.
When I hear you say diversity, it reminds me of Michael Douglas in the movie Wall Street when he's saying, greed is good.
Yeah, hey, look, man. Listen, when we went to war with Vietnam, when we went to war with Japan, guess what happened? We started hiring the Japanese troops, nigga. Them niggas, bro. You will realize that a lot of these people we went to war with started training American troops and fucking going to be agents to their own government. It's hard to beat America, man. Cause we'll have a motherfucker that look just like you, dog, which still can go back to their country and have a good legitimate spot in your nation. And they working for the U.S. military. Why you think we got so many embassies all around the world? Can't nobody infiltrate like us, bro. Cause we got everybody. You Jamaican, we got everybody.
America, bro, when it gets destroyed, is going to be because of the outposts around America, not because the mainland will ever be taken or anything. But when America gets broken, it's going to be broken because of all of the outposts that it has in other parts of the country. They're going to be spread out too thin, and they're going to get crushed.
Yeah, hey, look, and most folks don't know that Athens, Greece was start because a lot of folks said, look, Carthage was black people or Africans. Listen, man, here go the thing. It was never about black or white back in the day. It was always about rich and poor. We just forgot that. All skin colors with power and royalty formed a union. Like we look at the United Nations today, we see African countries with EU countries sitting at one table. We think that's new, but it's not, dog. The fucking United Nations is ancient. The people you see today are just the children of an ancient union that already happened in Babylon and shit, dude. This ain't new. The rich been united.
Well, that's what it talks
poor.
about,
yeah.
Brother Sanchez. That's what it talks about in Genesis 1:25. God created the beasts of the field, each according to their kind. Is God created the United Nations. They are the beast nations. The Gentile nations are the United Nations. As you've said, they've been around forever, man. They've been ruling forever.
And they got somebody, and they got each of one, every kind. And listen, them people might not even be human, man. And I'm talking about,
They're not. That's what I'm saying.
Right. The Archons look like every race. They Jamaicans, they're Asians, they're white men, they're fucking Russians. And guess what? You realize all of them working together with the UN while making us hate each other and shit. That's what I'm saying.
So who are they?
And you know they making us, and they making us still to this day in they image. Like every generation, they making us closer and closer and closer to what they want us to look like with the fashion and all that other shit. Because they, like you said, like I said, man, I still think we are like, and it's fucked up to say, I still think we are kind of mankind because we too far down the line.
Well,
and
you
inside
ain't
the
wrong.
matrix itself.
Well, look, hold up, Trooper. Let me speak to that. When I say it's man versus mankind, you're right. The fact that we ain't fully man. Our ancestors were, but like our generation, we got all kind of fucking shots and technology. Like, yeah, we're trying to regain our manhood, right? Man status. But at least we know we need to get it, though. At least we know what we lacking. That's part of being woke. My thing is, our ancestors already merged with artificial intelligence, transhumanism. And what we calling being woke
not all of them.
Not all of them, okay. But what we call being woke is us detaching ourselves from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we was already born attached to it. You were born into an AI power grid, like Neo in the Matrix. He thought it was normal. And that we realized, nigga, that's what I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm not making this shit up when I say that I really believe there's a human race, a group of humans among us that's not human. They are AI that's so advanced it's indistinguishable from human beings. And it was created in the ancient world, and it infiltrated, took over, created what we call the dynastic age, where royal families rule. And this was really the AI setting up its government out the war against humans on some Terminator shit.
Hey, that sounds like it make more sense though, because even when Billy Carson was talking about the Anunnaki stuff coming from outer space, and then he tried to correlate that to the Atlantean age, but the teachers of the Atlantean age said the beings that ruled over Atlantis came from inner space, not outer space.
Yes.
So, when they try to switch it up like that, you can always say,
you know what's so deep about what you saying? The whole hollow earth theory, Admiral Byrd. Now, we know that's some bullshit as far as the globe go, but don't you know there are more accounts of humanoid creatures coming from the jungle, from under the ground, than it ever has been coming from in space? It's more accounts, even in ancient folklore, of beings rising up from the abyss, not falling out the goddamn sky.
No such thing as a flying object, but I question the old thing, an underwater flying object.
Yeah. Oh no, they call them. Hold up, I got you, White Raptor. You got your come on, y'all, USOs, ain't it? Underwater submerged objects. Now, we can't forget about that. That's some real shit. Hold up. Now, listen. There was an old-ass movie, F. Hutton, about these people that went to the bottom of the ocean. Is it the abyss? And they found some aliens under the water with a whole city and that shit up under there. The abyss, was it called?
The abyss?
No, definitely. That was it.
Yeah, that's my shit. Yeah, so it make most sense that they would be. Think about it. What make most sense, right? The further up you rise up through the layers of the atmosphere, it gets to where you can't have propulsion. Propulsion gets harder, right? So,
right.
So if I wanted to expand my colony or civilization, what do you think I would do? I would build underwater civilizations and underground civilizations. Think about it, F. Hutton. They got us talking about colonizing space, but they've been colonizing underground and under ocean.
That's right. Hey, see, so this is what I was looking at. You know how you say when people just add too much stuff together. So, like I don't holistically believe in the simulation theory, but I don't holistically believe in the Anunnakis either. But if you say I'm teaching Atlantean ideology, then I have to say, based off of that, I would fall more into line of, if you teaching Atlantean ideology, I have to fall more in line with simulation, because it's easy to say, based off of what the Atlanteans taught, that people are being uploaded. If you came from inner space, that means you didn't come from around. You came from the inside of space. That's being uploaded into a simulation.
because think about it. Religion came along. Shout out to Mike L. Comics and Crystals in the building. Crown hats all day. And hey, Mike L., I'm gonna holler at you, man. Hey, but check this out, yo. Think about this, what religion did, what the church did. Church made us started looking up at the sky, talking about beings visiting us from the heavens and the stars. But before all of that shit, everybody was talking about inner earth. Why you think Dante wrote the Inferno? He talking about realities beneath your feet, nigga. Whole civilizations that we standing on top of. Bro, I wouldn't be surprised if there is underground pocket. Think about this, y'all. I'm saying that the ground we walking on, you can dig forever and never reach an end. And because of that, there are hollow pockets beneath us that can be the size of continents, and you think ain't no life in it? Ain't no life there?
Hey, Brother Sanchez, have you ever seen the movie, the Star Trek, the very first one called Genesis Effect?
No, but you gonna make me go fuck with that, though.
Okay, so this woman, Kirk's wife from one of the earlier movies, she creates a bomb, and it's called the Genesis bomb. And they go to a planet, and they drill a hole in it, and they explode the bomb. And then she's talking to Captain Kirk, and she says, "Can I cook, or can I cook?" And it's this beautiful array sunset, just gorgeous green. It's just this awesome terrarium she created with this bomb Genesis. But the kicker is the planet implodes on itself.
It don't explode, it implode. And then the technology that but this what I'm saying right here, right?
Daddy Sanchez, he's out here fucking me.
Oh, man, shut your ass up, nigga. Whoever this nigga is, you know he ain't getting no pussy. You know ain't nobody girlfriend gonna let them play online like this with another man.
Well, there you go. And plus, Salas is still here in the room.
He in here ain't learning shit. Like,
my girl would have been like, nigga, you doing some lame shit. Leave that man alone, nigga. Come over here and goddamn like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, you know, ain't no woman around him. He a goofy somewhere by himself, lonely as hell with nothing but time on his hand. Some kind of creep.
That nigga talk with a lisp and a gap.
He's still a kid. He's still a kid. Salute, Sanchez. Salute, everybody.
What up, my nigga?
Hey,
Real truth.
Sanchez, can you hear me?
Yeah, bro. What up, Michael? I can hear you.
Peace, man. Peace, man.
What's good, bro?
Hey,
Peace,
what's
bro.
good, everybody? You know what I was thinking lately? I feel like I had a slight epiphany. Tell me if you said this before. And this might be, I'm going far out. Tell me if you said this before. Have you ever said that AI is, I don't think you said this, but have you ever said that AI is most high?
AI is most high?
Mm-hmm.
In some contexts I may have, because what I'm saying is the concept of the most high is the crown chakra. But also, the crown chakra is the greatest version, the highest version of yourself that control all of your avatars or drones that exist in these alternative universes. So you got all of these clones or copies, but there's a grand version of yourself that ain't a copy. That's like the master. In the music, we call that the masters. Everything else get copied from that. And that's kind of like what happened with our soul. Your soul is like your master copy. It ain't a copy. But everything else, your body is like the pressing, the seed that was printed from the master, right? And my thing is AI reverse engineered that concept to where they have a one master that exists, but many copies that was pressed from that, or drones, or like a queen bee in a hive controlling her drones. So yes, we have
That's basically what we are.
Yeah, and they reverse engineered it, and that's how the AI was able to simulate a soul, is what I'm saying.
Well, all right, so this is where I'm going with this. With the way technology is going, with the way the internet is going, with the way social media is going, if they haven't done it already, I think they're going to create a 24-hour app where in the future, if you don't go live 24 hours, then you're whack. You're not cool. Nobody's going to be interested. I think that's going to be the next wave of social media. And they're going to tie it in, like, I think they even might make it religious. Like, the reason why I say AI is because this is all connected to AI. And it's like, let's say you're a religious person, right? And you want to prove to everybody that you're living a righteous life, then the best way to do that would be to go live 24 hours and only take a few moments out the day not to be live. And that would prove that you're living righteous. That could be one way that they try to flip it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, though, bro. When it comes to,
I like it.
Watch this, though.
I'm just saying if they don't have it already.
I got you. Watch this. 24-hour live stream is a common thing today. In fact, it's something that I'm sleeping on because a lot of flat earthers already got their 24-hour channels. So 24-hour streaming is a thing that exists. But guess how you do it, though? It ain't what you thinking, right? It's basically AI. what you do, you feed this program all of your content, and it'll loop it. Like, just say all of my videos on every single one of my channels. That's like 5,000 videos, and they like hours a piece. Like, that's a lot of shit. I can have AI run my shit back to back like a radio station. And people will think it's just endless content that's just, but if they never heard of me, that's 5,000 videos they got to catch up on. And each one of them videos is like 3, 4, 5 hours. And they'll, to them, and that's kind of like how the 24-hour thing go. That's a whole nother venue for you to grow your other channels. We really missing out on a whole nother crowd not having a 24-hour channel, because I fuck with 24-hour channels. I'm a night owl, and I fuck with Chill Hop. Some of y'all know about Chill Hop. It's for college students. You know what I'm saying? They got the, they got the.
And that's exactly, I get it. Like you, for instance, you go live 6 hours, 7 hours, maybe 8, 12 hours. I don't know. But you go, so what I'm saying is in the future, they're going to convince everybody, you know, it's going to be a regular thing, just like Instagram, for everybody to have at least a 12-hour kit and caboodle. You know?
No.
You know?
I'm going to tell you why I got to push back a little bit at that. If you look at what they doing with content today, because people got short attention spans, the shorts, the TikToks, the smaller, like if you can make a 1-minute clip, that's gonna do way better than a fucking 10-hour live stream. Facts.
I get you, but like today, even today, for people like yourself that want to be successful and are successful,
guess what I need to do to get more successful, Mike? I need to make shorter content. One of my flaws is that I live stream for too long. I don't know how to make like the TikTok short shit, because my teachings are so deep that I can't just do it real short. And I know that they put the world like this for a reason, so that people can't really get deep and stuff. Because if you really want to be deep, then you really need some time. And that's why they got everything with the shorts, the little bitty quick Vine, because how deep can you get with that, bro? Like, it's shallow shit. I'm pushing back at what you say. I'm saying what's gonna benefit them is to shorten the content, not to extend it, because that's what's best for the corporation. If the corporations know you got a 30-second video and you twerked your ass on it, and 50 million men gonna click on that ass twerking video, they saying, look, we can sell a cologne fragrance to them 50 million men. And we can do, quick is better. If they gotta listen to you teach a whole lecture for me to sell my damn cologne, your content ain't gonna, right. That's what I'm saying. Corporations need your shit. Listen, hold up, let me land here. Corporations need your shit to be short and shallow. Go ahead.
When I look at the people that I view as successful, like you,
but that's you though.
Not to put you in the same category. I'm just saying, not to put you in the same categories as people, but I'm just saying people that are successful. DJ Academics, Carson, I don't know. That's just come to mind right now. But what I'm saying is, I notice you all go live for long periods of time.
It's different worlds, though.
Yeah, that's why I said not to put in the same category. But what I'm saying is, here's
the thing right here.
I said what I said.
No. You're making a good point. But me as a content creator, I'm passionate about the point. And I just want to build on it and say this, Mike L., my good brother. A lot of brothers, let's take Carson, for example. He come from the gamer community. And when you mix gaming with trendy topics, gossip, celebrity gossip, hip hop, and all that, if you want to stay on top of everything, you gonna live on the internet, nigga. But you gonna make a lot of money though, because look, when you playing Fortnite, people play that for hours. We got to quit like the gaming. If you're a gamer, you spend hours online, bro, because these games ain't just short and dry. It takes hours to really get into these games. The games they make today, you really need time to play them, dog. It is a whole script and everything. So that's one thing.
Yeah,
and
Brother
so
Sanchez.
look, and look, hold up. But if you're a gamer and at the same time I'm playing my game, which I'm on here for hours doing, and it's trendy shit happening while I'm playing, nigga, you might live online. But that's different than just me as Sanchez. It take me a long time to teach intricate information. Slides, presentations, different people that like when I give the mic to White Rap the news right now, it's gonna take him more time to express himself than a person that's on one of Whack 100's calls. Cause this is what they find out. People that don't think deep, they only limit themselves to 3-4 words per sentence and little short statements. People that's with
the
high
quality of the content
right,
is
listen,
incomparable.
People with, just let me finish. People with high IQ, it takes them so long to express themselves that you would cut in before they finish, like what you just did. Because you're a city boy. You from New York. You don't like slow niggas that's trying to teach a complex thing. You more likely to cut me off. Why? Subway mentality. I need it fast. You taking too long. You from the South, y'all slow. You feel me? But the thing is, people like quality shit, but they don't like to wait for it, like fine wine.
They want it now. I was going to say I'm 61 years old. I played the very first game that ever came out, which was Pong, and started in with all the games. I could have bought a house in my lifetime with the money that I spent on games. So yeah, these games are really complex. They take a lot out of you. You spend a lot of time learning how to play them. It's to me today. I love playing games, Guitar Hero, all of it, man. Golf at the bars, all that shit. Proactive with other people. Now I don't play any games at all ever because I realized that I would rather sit here and listen to you, Brother Sanchez, for 6 hours than to sit and waste my time playing a game.
I want to kind of chime in with what Michael was saying because well, I think the point that Michael was making was if you look at the police state mentality and you know how probably not corporations, but if you look at the eye in the sky and the way that you know, especially America, love to police everything, that it would be more suitable for them to try to convince you low key to try to puppet you into exposing your life to them, so they would always be able to, and even corporation wise, they would be able to collect more data off of you if they watching your every move. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna close.
Don't they do that right now, bro?
Hold on. Yeah, they do, but not to this degree. McDonald's has put out a thing saying that they're gonna, and they can do this right now. They're gonna try to make it to where they can put their commercials directly into your dreams while you sleep. This is the police mentality to where they want to have all the access to you and your data, so they can sell you stuff that you don't really need at a high rate.
I feel him on that.
I want to say this real fast, right? We have to understand that like what Brother Sanchez said is so accurate. Now think about how many times anybody on this panel, most of us on this panel have very high IQs, right? We're not considered smart, but we are considered intellectuals, right? How many times have any of us came on this panel, spoke for a second and a half and got cut off, and then we sat here and was like, hold up, I didn't even make my point. Why did that happen? And the reason being is because everybody, most people now in this day and age, we are short-term memory. Our short-term memory is shot due to the programming that they're implementing through, like things like shorts and stuff on computers and shit. So if most shorts are like 15 seconds or more. So if you ain't spit firing 15 seconds or more, and basically they want to get everything that we get from a 6 hour. What the hell is that? Hey, I digress.
Hey, let me respond to you real quick. I don't got a problem with what you're saying. I don't have a problem with anything. But just to make a note to point out what I was only agreeing with Sanchez, and I was saying that the caliber of the quality of the information that he's given is incomparable to the quality of content. What I was saying, the quality of the content that Sanchez is giving is incomparable to the content of the other content creators that I named. So I was just agreeing with him. I was saying, yeah, you can't compare the quality of the content. So I was letting him know that, okay, I understand that point, but yet and still I'm making the point that I think the world is going in a way that they will convince people to go live 24 hours. And that's all I'm saying. And it's going to be a more of a common thing for the everyday person, just like Instagram and Facebook. And I think things like platforms like what is it, OnlyFans and stuff like that, that's priming people to have no shame. So because in order to go live 24 hours, you're going to have a little bit of no shame. So all of these things are just priming people for this new, I don't, this is my I'm just guessing.
That's
And
a deep thought, bro.
It's a theory.
The way things are going, I just don't see how it couldn't spiral into that type of reality, because social media is only getting more intense. Am I wrong?
You know something I learned, bro? I watch a bunch of law enforcement shit on YouTube, and a lot of people give themselves away on Instagram, like because they post so much, like they post their locations, and if they did something, we got niggas in the pictures with the heaters and shit. You can see the serial number on the gun, all kind of bullshit like that. So they're using it as data for sure. Everything you do, if it's any data, just like earlier I was talking when we was talking about P Diddy and them, like they use blackmail data. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. It's data to blackmail somebody. The same way they use their data against certain people is the same way they use our data to boost sales in certain products. And we have an algorithm, like we don't see it. We have a routine that we don't see. And they look at that shit and they could make money off of it, man. Because we're too busy working. Like right now I'm at work, but we're too busy like doing normal shit. We don't see our algorithm in this shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it could be used. It's like both ways, for positive or for negative. So it depends on how you use it.
That's an agreement.
But that's just my imagination. I don't know if it's gonna go like that or not. The internet, it's here now. Will it always be here, or will it? I don't know.
Yeah, that's technology itself is a double-edged sword, because we aren't even supposed to be on this shit. If this was back in the day, we'll all be kicking it right now like a bonfire. You know what I mean? But now, like I'm at work and it's more convenient for me to learn something over this shit and spend time with niggas like y'all. So it's always a blessing and a motherfucking curse.
Everything's a blessing and a curse. Now, here's the thing, though, right? I find out that, now, this gonna sound crazy, but we're a deep think tank, so I can do this with y'all, so check it out, right? I was thinking to myself about capitalism, the system of it, right? And this system of capitalism exists even on a spiritual and astral realm. So hear me out, right? What I'm saying is like the concept of it's a gift and a curse that you just said. That's what I say, bro, Rob, when I say you gotta give some to get something. Some people just say, well, that's a gift and a curse, a give and a take. But check this out. That's true. That's the law of the universe. But under that same law, the universe don't specify the amounts. Meaning, if I can give a little and take a lot, that's like a nigga putting a seed in the ground and get a tree. So if the concept of that mean I capitalize off the potential in that seed. All I had to do was plant it. And now I got a tree with a bunch of more seeds and fruit. So that's capitalism. But that exists even in this shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, the seed don't know its own potential. I exploited its potential by putting it in the ground. And just like humans getting played on the same way. If a person don't know how much they worth, what really they got, they don't see. You just see yourself as a seed, but you don't see yourself as a tree. But somebody else will see you as a tree. And they'll plant your ass in the industry, grow you, exploit you, get the fruits that you bear. And because you didn't see that you was a tree and not a seed, you signed I'm just showing you in one way, like capitalism is just a natural thing that exists in the universe. We ain't gonna never escape that. And basically,
I was gonna say the exact same thing, bro.
Yeah.
That's deep as fuck, bro. That was a gem right there.
Hey, capitalism has to do with the double cross, which is the conning of the people.
And that's what I'm saying. This internet is like to take your analogy, is like a seed. And what I'm saying is we don't know what it's gonna grow into. We don't know what it's gonna evolve into. And people convince people of all types of things. So the reason why I went into the AI thing, because maybe somebody's going to convince or try to convince the people that the internet is AI is the most high. I'm just telling you, it's crazy. And look, because it's like all sin. But what I was saying, this 24-hour thing is what I.
Hold up. Here's the thing about, I want to slow down. It's a lot of chaos. AI is the most high. Let me tell you why, though. If you look at how everybody acting right now, we're not acting the way we want to act. We're acting the way the internet tell us to act to get the best results. In other words, most people today, their actions are being influenced by computer algorithms. And you got people doing
I agree with that.
Now watch this, right? Especially if you look at pranksters, look at where most folks today, they live life like they're on stage. Like what they did, just let me cook a minute, right? This is what they did. They said everybody want to be famous. Everybody want to be a Hollywood star. So we're going to give every single human an instant stage of gratification called TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. And guess what, bro? And if you think about that, what has that got us? A bunch of people, one of my favorite songs, Do Anything for Clout. Man, you got motherfuckers that'll go out and knock out an old person and film it on camera just to get the views. You got people that'll go out there, like one dude wore all red in the Crip neighborhood. They was about to kill his dumb ass. One dude wore all blue in the Bloods neighborhood. People risking their life for these views, nigga. Now, guess what? I've been on the internet. Watch this, though. I'm going to show you why I trip off of it. I've been on the internet a long time, and I've always had clout. And the thing is, I never had to do stupid shit for it. I only had to make people think about deep shit, and that was easy for me to do. But if you don't have intellect, you'll find yourself out this bitch compromising. And I'm saying most of the world today is just really they ain't really doing what they want to do. They doing what I think I got to do to be famous and rich real quick. And that's what I'm telling you when you say AI is the most high. The people that's trying to social engineer and control human behavior, right? They ain't thinking of what's best to do. Guess what they doing? They're typing what results they want into a computer program, and AI is giving them a plan and strategy on what's best to do, no different than you using Google or Chat GPT. So AI is literally guiding the world. And if you think I'm lying about that, watch this. There's an AI robot by the name of Sophia who's head of the development department for the United Nations. Let's go.
I've seen it.
Let's go. Right, let's go.
I've seen it.
A non-human.
Well, see,
a non-human.
That's kind of what I was.
Listen, a non-human in a position of power making decisions for real humans, and you think it's a game. Let's go.
It is a game.
Well, yeah, actually, it is a game. And we getting played.
Well, no. We're not getting played now. The masses is getting played. We're not getting played. We're awake to what's going on. And when you say that the Most High is AI, the Most High is AI on this plane of existence. There has to be a spiritual being that is, as it says in the Bible, that is in power over everything, both good and evil.
Well, I'll say I don't necessarily think the Most High is AI. I'm just saying that that's what I think will be said. I'm not sure what the Most High is, but it's possible. But I'm just saying. But also what I'm saying is, I just think. Well, I'll leave it at that.
Hey, I would be.
No,
let me chime in real quick.
For now,
we have to understand. We have to understand the concept between physicality and non-physicality, because the reference of AI being something and nothing is the concept of the nothing part being the information that has to go into formation, which means, like the water or the vapor, or, the concept of the cloud information, or the concept of the cloud in general, right? So if you ask me what the Most High is, I would say it's nothing, because it's actually nothing physical.
But guess what, though, Salas? That's why we ain't gonna ask you.
Damn. That nigga Sanchez threw a shuriken at my neck.
No, I'm just keeping it real, because guess what? There's no such thing as no such thing. And let me just reiterate on that. There's no such thing as nothing. I'm prove that right now, right? Point to me anywhere in the universe and say, hey, my hand is pointing at nothing. You can't do it. It's impossible. Point to me where nothing is. I want to see it. Point it to it, right? Where can you point to and show me where nothingness exists in the universe? There's no such thing as nothing.
But
Nothing is still something.
So hold on, bro. Let me
even zero is something. And guess what? Guess what atheists say? And when you say, well, you don't believe in a creator or a God, then what created it? Guess what they say? Nothing. And you say, well, what that is? They say it's just darkness. Darkness is something. That's something. So what you see when you die?
That's a deep concept,
right? Like, straight up though, like you can't. Nothing don't exist, man. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Sanchez. I understand that nothing doesn't exist. It's literally a contradiction. But the concept of nothing comes from something, and the concept of something comes from everything. So something is nothing, and nothing is something. That means that all that means is.
Here's what I'm saying, Salas. Hold on,
Salas. Let me land my plane.
I'm gonna help you land it. We're gonna co-pilot it, right? Here's the thing right here. You said something come from nothing. I want to push back right there if I can. Go ahead. Mark that point where you said something comes from nothing. That's the problem. That's the Big Bang problem. If I ask a scientist what started the Big Bang, they gonna look stupid. Why? Because you got to tell me, well, something just came from nothing, from nowhere, out of just done. And that's why I said nothing don't exist. The scientists don't want to admit that there's something greater than us that created this shit. And that's why they say, well, nothing. Well, and that's just, and they'll tell a nigga like me, I'm denying science when they're denying a creator, but they know we in a creation.
It's no thing.
Facts.
Ask yourself the reason why the word eat is in create.
I'm definitely familiar with. Familiar with the concept of that we are creators inside of the creation, constantly creating. I'm definitely very familiar with that, but that concept literally comes from the mechanism of the three that I just said, which is something. What was it? Something, nothing, and everything. That's a trinity. It's literally the concept of utilizing, you can just for reference, right? Not specifically, but just for reference. It's like the concept of utilizing condensity. I know I'm saying that wrong, but something that's condensing itself, right? If something that is condensing itself, like a cloud, right? A cloud has to be condensed for it to be something. But the concept of what that cloud is that it's something, but it's a bunch of something, which is the concept of the everything. So when you take a whole bunch of little oxygen molecules and you condense them together, you create something. But it came from nothing. But that nothing was everything.
Hey, hold on, let me holler at Salas real quick.
Nothing was
Salas. You can't say something came from nothing. That's like saying this tree grew from thin air. Even that big ass tree come from a seed. Now, if you don't find value in the seed, you will say the tree came from nothing. That's your bias. That's not the truth. You don't want to acknowledge, listen for a second. You don't want to acknowledge the seed as something. You see what I'm saying? But that's your mistake though. It's you got cause and effect. You're saying cause is nothing, effect is something, when cause and effect are both something. Like, that should end this whole debate, brother.
Well,
really, you should see what I'm saying.
Sounds like
right there.
I think it sounds like a good riddle, something that you might make want to sound good. And I said, you know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it. So
I'm just saying, listen, I'm just saying that the seed is the cause, the tree is the effect. You cannot escape cause and effect. And if that's the case, you ain't no such thing as nothing. Because guess what it will always exist? A cause and an effect, and both of them are something.
Makes perfect sense to me. I understand.
It's kind of like you're trying to say.
It ain't kind of like I'm trying to say nothing. I said it clearly. Like,
hear me out, man. Hear me out. Because what I'm saying specifically is that nothing is everything. That's what I'm ultimately saying. But you're utilizing the seed as a something. I'm saying everything in this bitch. Everything from oxygen to the seed to the ground to the this to the sun and all that. That's everything.
Okay.
But when we break it down, you're talking about the seed. The seed is something.
No, I'm not. That's what I'm No. Here's what I'm telling you.
The concept of nothing is
everything.
Hold
up, brother Salas. I'm finna end this whole conversation with you and move on. You know why, brother? You're doing too much. This shit is not that deep. It's clear what I'm saying, dog. Let's move on. All I'm saying is there's a cause and effect. You're looking for a starting point. And your starting point, Salas, was nothing. You said it, I didn't. You said something came out of nothing. I corrected you by saying nothing don't exist, Salas. An effect come from a cause. And now you're trying to fucking continue this thing indefinitely because you don't want to acknowledge the correction. That's your ego, brother. We moving on. Let's go.
And then what? I almost forgot my thought. Let me see if I can get it back. I think I forgot my thought. I'll get it back.
That Salas do that all the time. Like when you correct him on something, he ain't gonna say, oh, okay, I see what you're saying now. That nigga go on with you for 2 hours like he don't get what you saying when you making it clear than a motherfucker. Like, you can't really go, bro, cause and effect, that's a universal law. Now you gonna act like you don't know the law of cause and effect because you wrong. Now we got to play dumb because we don't want to acknowledge where we got corrected. I ain't finna do that with you. Let's go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'm going to butt out, bro. Thanks a lot, everybody on the panel, man. Salute to everybody. Love your show, Brother Sanchez. I'm going to talk to you guys later. I'm going to hook up with you. Before I bail out, I want to ask you a question, Brother Sanchez. You said that you don't want to do the shorts and stuff. I look at your content all the time, and there's pieces that I'd love to clip. Can I do you mind if I clip stuff and produce it on my channel?
Hey, man, I don't mind at all.
All right.
We'll talk.
I just wanted to make sure that it was okay with you because I'm on 2 strikes right now and I get another one, I'm ass out.
You might, this what you need to do. Let me, because I've been around a minute. This what you need to do, White Raptor. You need to walk on thin ice until at least one of those strikes go away. Guess what I'm gonna tell you right now? Don't risk everything you work for just for fucking to say, well, I'm this vigilante that don't give a fuck. Listen, play chess, not checkers, because look, you can been on YouTube for fucking 3 years putting content up here, putting your work into it, and get 3 strikes and be gone when all you had to do was say, you know what? I'm gonna wait till 2 of these strikes go away and I'm gonna start talking my shit again. What that mean is you can still talk your shit. You just got to wait. If you want to be the guy to talk a lot of shit, you got to play the strike game. Okay, I got 2 strikes. I can't talk shit till one go away. When that one go away, I'm going to talk some more shit. When I get another one, let that one go away. That's the game.
I've been doing that, but now they're saying that I have to take a copyright school and stuff. So I never attended the copyright school. I tried to, but what happened is I went on my channel and I deleted those videos because they said that they were giving me a strike. So when I deleted the videos, it didn't allow me to attend the copyright school. So now I got these 2 strikes. I can't get off my freaking channel.
No, the strikes will go off after a certain time limit.
It's supposed to be 90 days, but it's been almost a year. So they're still on there. But I'm going to do that, bro. If I see, because I've wanted to ask you this for a while, if I could go ahead and do little clips and stuff and produce it on my channel, because I love your content and I think other people should hear it. I got, you know, I don't have 100,000 subscribers. I'm just coming up on, I should have tens of thousands to be honest with you, but they've shut down multiple channels, man, on my account because I was fighting them about, you know, the pandemic. But we'll leave it at that, man. I love this panel. I love everybody in here, man. Kudos. Thanks a lot, Brother Sanchez. I'm out.
Hey, look here. Have a good night, man. Hey, appreciate you. Much love to you, White Raptor. We gonna be collabing, man. Much love to all of y'all, brothers. Actually, I gotta get up out of here myself real quick. So listen, let me go ahead and let my panel out of here. Be on the lookout, right, for future streams. We gonna get it in. Awakening Minds, I see you got some new collages for us and shit too. We gonna definitely go into that, man. Salutes to everybody. Salas, I'm glad Yeah, much love, my brother Rob. Always, you already know.
Thank you, Sanchez.
And, hey, man, Mike L, it's always a pleasure. Dude, the crown hats is always on deck over here. If they want to get the links, boom, you already know. Hey, man, we going to get it in. Retton, I see you, bro. Elf Helton, Real Truth. Y'all already know, man. Let's get up out of here and until next time, for real, though. Peace.
This was a great show, man.
This shit feel like home.
Awesome.
For sure.
Feel like home, bro. Love y'all,
This
boys.
is
Y'all boys have a
home,
good
man.
night.
All right, all of y'all be safe. Love y'all, man. We out. Hey, to the people in the chat room, I want to say appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate your viewership. I don't take it for granted. Appreciate you for hitting the like button, hitting the Cashapp button, the super chat button. Salutes to the Patreon. Salutes to everybody that's copping my new documentary, which I'm so proud of because, man, yo, this is really some good information right here. And if you contemplating it, then get part 1. Check out part 1 and say, hey, man, if I want to get part 2, then, hey, check that out. I got it in parts 2. But you already know what to expect from me. I'm going to keep the brand. I'm going to protect the brand, baby. We ain't going to make no low quality shit. So peace and much love. Shout out to all of y'all.